I think so.
Sure.
Hey, whoop.
And that was quick. No countdown today. Let's go. Chronicles of the Coast. Welcome to our weekly Dungeons and Dragons stream. Do I say more normally? I forget.
Yeah, quick
sometime.
Yeah. So last week was our special Halloween special. It was the special.
It's so fucking special.
Yeah.
It was special.
It was very special. We had a new character join us.
Yes.
Tracer, who
Yeah,
is pretty entertaining.
Very direct.
Yeah.
pretty abrasive.
There was a lot of
This sandpaper.
appreciation for Tracer. So,
Great sandpaper.
with that being said, Tracer is on a bit of a mission to find Executor.
It's not a mission from God.
And so that has brought Tracer to Stardock, orbiting the world of Toril, through a gate and into Undermountain. And here in Undermountain, you all have delved into the next lowest level of Undermountain, and that would be Vanrak Doom. Vanrak Doom is an interesting, dark, creepy, scary place. And it is here that you all came to a hallway, and every hallway had a series of doors. Each one shaped like not shaped like, but each one with a pumpkin sort of motif on it. Opening up the first door, you stumbled into a laboratory with a necromancer. Said necromancer was raising a creation with the help of his hunchbacked half-human degenerate mutant Rogi.
We hew that fool.
And we're gonna go ahead and hop on over to all of our players.
Hey, welcome everybody. Loyal viewers, friends, family.
My dog. My dog's watching.
Fenris is just chilling
Nice.
watching this.
Yeah.
It's a good dog.
Stealing steak.
Yeah, I was gonna say, that's because somebody put a treat on his head and he's just sitting there, waiting for them to be like, you can eat it. That's how we get more viewers.
Put treats on their nose?
Yeah.
Why
Doesn't he
have we,
do that?
why have we not tried this? Just go to all of our friends and family and neighbors, be like, hey, look, $20 bill right on our nose. Stay.
Dang.
Think it'll work?
I don't know.
I could use $20. That much.
They'll stay if they're smarter than my dog.
Yes, welcome to
And Fenris stays.
Well, you
So,
know, some people.
where we pay you to stay.
yeah.
Really like dogs.
Leaving's free, but we'll pay you to stay.
Wow. Sounds so sad. Don't go, heroes. We'll pay you to stay.
Yeah, we'll pay you to stay.
We have candy.
We're just so lonely. Listen, as soon as you leave, we don't exist anymore.
Not in here.
Don't go.
Don't leave us. Down at the dungeon.
Oh, there's something
It's not a
more
dream.
dangerous I can help you fix. Like, this loose floorboard.
Oh, like adventures, like just finding things like, oh yeah, I've been working on this stove. It just needs some sprucing up, just to stick around
I cast
for a
Moon.
while.
God damn it.
Yeah. Thanks.
Wait, no. The door closes, and when you like open it again, it's a big, vast, open, like white space. You erased it.
Whoa, earthquake.
It's okay. Indeed.
Hi,
Welcome,
everybody.
Tracer.
Sorry, it's been a busy night. When the wifey works, I have to work overtime.
Gotta work twice as hard.
Gotta work twice as hard to get it all ready.
Yep. You think this just happens?
Nope, it does not just happen.
Big shout out and thank you to our AV, video guy, Chris, for putting it all together.
Yep.
Our everything guy?
Yeah.
Thanks, guys.
It's a lot of fun.
Thanks,
Shout out
Chris.
to our guy.
The guy.
Just our.
Thanks for showing up every week.
guy.
This is like darn near unheard of
It is.
for a D&D group to be playing. We've been like a little over like a year and a half now. Every single week, maybe with 1 or 2 exceptions.
A few exceptions.
Incredible. Thank you all.
Right?
You make it all worth it.
It's fun. I'm glad to be here.
So are we playing some D&D or what? Are we done?
Anyone who's listening, we should kind of
Hi, my name's Rick.
pitch the new
I'm a
campaign a
D&D
little bit.
addict.
Jesse's brainchild is about to be unleashed in a few months, and we're all really excited. It's really, really exciting.
Valabar is growing.
Brainchild. It's a collaborative effort. I pull a lot of inspiration from everyone around me.
Nice.
Everybody has a lot of great ideas, and I just take it and spin it and put my name on it because I'm a plagiarist bastard.
No, not just yet. Not just that though. No, Jesse's excellent at collaborating ideas, and that's not really
Yeah.
common.
No, I just
Right.
gave everybody credit, so that means that it's not plagiarism anymore.
real?
Oh, there goes your lawsuit, Daniel.
Oh, damn it.
I'm really excited.
I'm still
Yeah.
getting your ass to
We're working on some new
Eventually, I will
all
find a
bestial
way.
characters.
Yeah, so that's what's kind of really fun about it is each one of us is, I don't think any of us, we don't know yet with the exception of Rick, but
Always
we're
on the
all
fence.
going to be like a monster race. So,
Yeah, I
Maybe
think
not.
I will
Monsters
too.
is beasts. But
Beast, is that a
is that
better
what they
way?
call monsters?
Humanoid.
I'm going to be a monster out
I
there.
think
with the
monsters are
shadow
like
up,
goblins
I'm
and
telling you
orcs and all that.
Well, one of us is going to be a monster then.
Lizard folk.
Yeah?
Yeah,
I-
I got that.
You're monstrous in nature.
I think his
true.
I
Lizard
think his
brain,
quote in the secret chat was "meat is meat."
Yeah,
He
that's
did.
just their belief. I'm actually
no,
really interested
no.
in seeing how like the druid aspect.
You can eat anything, even if they say no.
That's what you said, yes.
As long as you can fit it in your mouth.
So small spoilers. We'll move on with tonight.
Is it small spoilers? No, it's like I've had a lot of help with a lot of stuff. Like one of the Daniel and I came up with a really cool concept for glacial dwarves,
Oh, yeah.
which is we
that's cool.
thought like how would it be if dwarves lived in an ice area like icebergs and such, and they built their fortresses or monasteries inside of these.
It's cool.
And so as icebergs drift around, we kind of decided that like, well, we were throwing ideas back and forth, and what if they're kind of like the dwarven pirates of the ocean, and they come across other ships, and they just, with the help of white
Smash them,
dragons,
you know?
they freeze the ships into the
yes.
glacier, and they build up until they have like just 20 or
That's cool.
more than a
Sure.
dozen different ships and sails and
Just
anchors and
frozen
everything.
into a
Frozen
giant
into it.
glacier.
And the more powerful clans might have like runic magic, such
Wow.
as that allows the glacier to actually lift up out of the ocean,
So it's
and then
not all
sails unfurl, and then they become skybound. And
Wait. Does it
It
just
sails
look like
on
a
the tip
regular
of the
glacier
iceberg?
upside down, and then like the whole bigger part's underneath the water?
yeah,
Yeah.
That's crazy.
yeah. So you see this tip of the iceberg.
That's cool.
It's
Imagine
only
you're
the
just a
tip of the
peasant
iceberg.
living your life and a giant anchor drops from the sky.
Thanks, Steve.
And the glacial dwarves have come demanding
build it up.
tribute.
Yep.
So yeah, I think we're gonna start working on a Kickstarter. I'd like to.
Yeah,
So
that's a good idea.
that would collaborate all of this interesting information on our new campaign into a Kickstarter that people can fund and then get copies of and such like that.
Oh, cool.
Along with what would be an additional Kickstarter goals, I'd like to kick in kind of additional Tomb of Annihilation notes, because I know you made a bunch of really killer Tomb of Annihilation editions and then some other maybe stuff with this current campaign. So
Yeah.
stuff we were all thinking about.
We could include some of the cool comic panels that we did. Maybe we could find a way to put those
Yeah.
together into it. There's a lot of cool ideas.
Stay
we could do.
tuned. Yeah, and do you want anyone want to talk about the Game Storm?
Yeah, we
we're
do
thinking
have Game Storm coming up. It's still very much in its incubation stage. We don't know what form it's going to take, but we do know we're going to be playing a live game there and probably hosting games as well. So if you want to come play D&D with us at
Yeah,
Game
come
Storm,
on down.
get your tickets, and we'll be having lots more information on that in the coming weeks as we move forward. But yeah, it's going to be exciting.
It's at the end of March.
Tickets only just started going up.
They did.
Were $30 recently.
Yeah, like most cons, the earlier you get them, the cheaper they are.
Yep.
So right now they're like $40 or $35
went up to
for
40,
the
I think,
whole week.
for
though.
4
It's like
days.
Thursday through Sunday.
Yeah.
Just start cheap compared
Yeah,
to like
If you go
Emerald City
the day, it's 40
or
bucks
PAX or
just
something
for
ridiculous
Thursday.
like that.
Yeah,
This is a really great convention, and people are local and
It's cool. I went last year. It was fun.
and we're gonna bring some thunder. We're gonna bring some laughs, some comedy. We're gonna try to do some stuff that we haven't seen before and make fools of ourselves.
Yeah.
So come and
Make
hang
fools
out.
of yourselves with us.
Yeah.
It's gonna be really fun.
Because it's a
It's
blast.
also not just D&D. There's other games that we play.
There's tons of other stuff.
yeah.
Yeah,
Oh, there's
card games,
tons.
miniature games,
They got
adventures, organized
LARPing.
play.
So are we gonna like segment
Plug.
this section and post this to GameStorm so that they can be like, hey,
Yeah,
Yes,
we
Yeah.
should we need to like
we could.
yeah, we're gonna do that.
yeah.
Well, we should
GameStorm,
be
share our
talking about
stuff.
this every couple weeks until it comes out. But cool. Thanks, everybody. I think that's everything that's going on.
I think that's everything that's going on. Happy.
Stevicus never gave us an NPC.
Still waiting.
Still waiting.
An NPC.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
A couple weeks ago.
What were we doing that? What are we doing that for? I can't remember.
Because he filled up the...
Oh, that's right. Yeah, we got fat paid that day from Stevicus.
And Damon, actually.
I think what everyone wants is for Derek to come back. That's the real NPC that they all want to see.
Hey, come back, Derek.
Swiss cheese.
Mechanical worm riding. No, what was he riding? It was Scorpion.
Shredded
Right? Scorpion.
cheese.
I don't
Was
know.
that the Scorpion's
Scorpion
name? I
Derek.
lost it.
Derek is a
man.
scorpion.
Yeah, we gotta go back and take a
His
piece
orphans.
of Derek and
Yeah.
then like revivify him, right?
Now he's just derelict.
Right?
He's derelict.
Derelict.
Dang it.
Nice.
Dang it, dude. Nobody likes us for that. That was a real black mark on ourselves that day. I thought I was being so cool by crushing him.
They killed Cole.
It was cool.
Yeah.
So you are all standing in a laboratory, standing over the body of this weird, disgusting, putrid flesh of a creature, stitched and sewn together, mechanical pieces, weird sort of translucent tubing pumping a weird black tarry ichor from head down to various portions of its body. Artificial circulation, it seems.
It's a good. We did a good service today, taking this nasty thing out.
Your foot sticks.
Yeah. Ugh.
Abomination.
Hey, Tracer. That was cool how you distracted him back there.
Yeah, my little friend has all sorts of interesting things they can do.
Yeah.
You all performed quite well.
We didn't die as a group on our first kill.
That's true. But you know, I got to admit, it seemed a little. I mean, for a place called Vanrak Doom, that seemed a little easy. I'm just worried that might be the calm before the storm.
Is that like the theme here? Like everything's dead?
I've never been on this level before.
You see, a Doom is also known as a Lich's Lair.
Yeah.
Weren't those guys that we met from the Xantarim, right? Weren't they like Doom Raiders?
Yeah,
Yeah.
they were.
Hey, you're a Doom Raider now.
What?
You're a Doom Raider now.
You can add that to your resume Sunday, along with UNT Pureblood.
Doom Raider. Oh, you're right.
Yeah, we're Doom Raiders. We're big time Doom Raiders.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
What do you think about that, Tracer? Hang with us? It's your thigh.
We're on a mission.
That's right.
Bing!
Yeah.
It was a good fight. Try not to let it go to your head, little one.
Well,
Let's go.
Wouldn't be the first time that I let something get to my head.
Before we go anywhere, what time of day is it? Would you guys know? You got your potato clock?
Not into time.
Hey.
I don't have that.
Okay.
He has this. You want to know if the sun's up on Faerun?
I want to know if the sun's up on Amarth.
Well,
I can't answer that for you.
I can't reach Amarth. I've got. You know what I can do though? I've kind of been waiting to do this. I haven't had an opportunity to learn what the fates can tell me about Amarth. Do we have time?
Alright, we can do that. I could save talking to Cole because he's probably just really busy. That's why I didn't pick up last time, right?
Yeah, that could be.
How much time will this take?
I don't know.
Like ritual length or longer?
Let me take a quick peek here at the old spell book.
Sunday, can you help me find some medical supplies?
No peeking.
Yeah.
Oh, I have no use for those books.
Good. I mean, this guy's like a doctor of some sort, right?
Okay.
My casting works
yeah.
a lot different than yours.
Really?
Well, not him.
Fascinating. We'll have to compare notes one day.
Talk about it later.
A mere 10 minutes is all.
Hey, DM, while they're doing their ritual, can we look for, like, medical supplies?
Certainly.
I'll help Sunday.
Okay. Perception search with assistance.
Grim
You have advantage.
pulls out a bag of ball bearings. And while they're doing that,
I got a 20.
Continue, Grim.
32.
and he pours them out onto the ground and begins whispering some arcane words. And he takes the chalk and he starts tracing the shapes of continents based on where the ball bearings land. And then at the very last bit, as the words and the lines of the continents start to like glow, he writes the word Amarth on the inside of the continent and whispers it at the very end, Amarth, as he casts legend lore.
Okay.
Nice.
And legend lore provides you with information on people, places, and things of legend based on something, I believe, isn't it? Isn't there a modifier to it that determines on how much you know?
It's basically, I know a few awesome facts, I believe. I'll double check, but that's pretty much the deal.
Significant lore about the thing you named. Tales, forgotten stories, secret lore that has never been widely known. If the thing you named isn't of legendary importance, you gain no information. Well, let's just go ahead and assume that an entire world is of legendary importance.
Okay.
So,
Right.
yeah, and you have traced out several continents. You reach out and you kind of get a glimpse of parting the veil, as if the world in front of you is a sea of mist that washes in. The world turns as gray to you as you are and begins to part. You feel yourself wet suddenly, and then you bring your hands together covered in a fine mucus, and as you ponder this, you look forward and the mists part as if you were seeing through dark, deep depths of frigid water. And here you see a world suspended in this inky black void, and surrounding it are celestial events that you believe should wreak havoc on a planet on all kinds of different ways. One, you see a massive stone, and immediately you sense that this stone is of some sort of great importance to the world. And then you realize it's not just a stone. Near you, you're actually viewing a moon around Amarth, and you see that the moon itself is behaving as if it were a giant Ioun stone to the planet. You see that as the moon orbits this world around the world itself, there is a ring. Much like planets you've seen before may have a ring, and this ring around it, it's thin, consists of several layers, and you sense that they also teem with great magical energy, and that these two celestial events are performing some sort of behavior like a dynamo around the world, just supercharging it with magic. Just pure, raw, chaotic magic. But then the thing that you notice is sickening, and you perceive a moon of alien origin. It clearly doesn't belong here. It doesn't follow the laws of nature. It doesn't perform an orbit as it should, no set course. Instead, it wanders here and there, moves away, much like a mindless zombie would wander about. And you sense that this moon is covered in not just stone and earth like any other moon, but it's also swarming with fetid flesh of most discomforting colors and hues. A massive, rotting, celestial body of pure madness, but at the same time very much dead. And you sense the far realm from it. Feeling a little bit more about Amarth, you feel that it is young, a young world, full of wild magic. It reminds you somewhat of Toril, and you notice bits and pieces of geography. that seem strikingly familiar. But just know that wouldn't make sense. And you snap back.
Okay. Grin snaps back to reality and kind of like takes a few stumbled steps back and just retches. Oh God. The moon. It's awful there. I can't even imagine someone even coming from that place. Oh, I feel sick inside. We need to get to our friends soon. It can't be safe for him there. That world is chaotic, teeming with magic I've never seen before. We gotta handle our business here fast, friends.
Let's do it.
I didn't learn
Let's get our friend
anything
Cole
on
back.
how to get there. I didn't see anything that can help me. No cities, no landmarks.
You couldn't see the planet?
I seen the whole planet like how we see Toril from here.
You mean the skyport?
Yeah, like that. Like from afar. You're not gonna like it, Finn. It's touched by the far realm. Look at me.
Is that slime on your hands?
Yeah. I don't know where it came from. Sorry, Tracer. Why is it so close?
Yeah, right?
Alright. Anyways, maybe we should get going, because I need something to clear my head.
Sunday, did you find anything?
Like 32.
32.
I rolled a 20.
As you move about in the chamber of this mad scientist necromancer, piecing together things here and there, you find a collection of tools. There's things you've never even seen, but for the purposes of what you're looking for, yeah, you find a lot of stuff that could be pieced together into 3 medicine kits, 2 healers kits, 1 alchemy kit, as well as other bits and pieces and trinkets, such as... I'm going the wrong way. 5 bottles of oil, 2 flasks of alchemist fire, a bullseye lantern, pots, pans, robes, hempen rope, sealing wax, at least a pound of sealing wax, and other various bits and things. Spikes, glass, pieces of metal, a spyglass, actually, in fairly good condition, decorative. That is an artistic piece worth about 2,000 gold.
Well,
Hey, Sunday. You mind if I take that alchemist fire off your hands? And the kit there?
yeah.
Alright.
Roll a d100 for me twice.
My dice. And 80.
Among the other things that you find, you come across an empty glass vial that smells of perfume, and a bronze pentacle with an etching of a rat's head in its center.
That's cool.
Okay. Empty bottle of perfume.
Sunday, this weirdo have any medical supplies at all?
Yeah. I'll hand it over to Finn. All of it, the 3.
You don't have to give me all the other stuff. I only need medical junk, like bandages and sutures.
2 healing kits in there.
Yeah, there's 2 healing kits. 3 medical kits.
Very cool. Way to go, Sunday. I
And
didn't
a lantern. Now we got 2 lanterns.
Yeah.
Bullseye lanterns are nice.
I just want you to know I'm doing my best to get our friend back. I know Cole means a lot to you.
We need to hurry.
I bet he's doing just fine.
Grim, I'll give you the other stuff.
What's
Yeah.
up? I
Well,
already,
you took the
I already took what I need. I've got. We're gonna be fine. I think we should actually get
Let's
going.
just go.
Yeah.
How do we get out of here?
Well, those other doors down the hallway.
Like ones with these pumpkins on them, right?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's
Yeah.
give it a shot.
All right.
Did anyone figure out the puzzle yet?
What is it again?
We can't keep opening them with my chimes. They're only gonna last so long.
They weren't locked.
Yeah, that's true. Should we just walk through then?
Well, the floating made the last battle fairly good and easy for me, but I don't think they're going to be floating every time.
Yeah, I would imagine that you're right about that. Should we knock?
All right. Grim,
What are the
what can you
rules
tell
do?
me about the puzzle that it says at above the doors?
I believe the puzzle on the last door said speak the password and enter, or speak the... I think that's what it said.
Something like that.
Still a little shook from that vision that I had of that crazy place Cole has found himself in, but I'm pretty sure that's what it said. Speak the password and enter. And so we never figured out what the password is. But something is tickling my memory about these pumpkins. Some legend or lore that I remember reading about as a kid. Some ritual. They called it stinker feeding.
Didn't
I can't remember what it's
the
called.
mage say something about this being the trick?
Was that when you were floating through the air?
Possibly.
Right at
Would
the
I know of any
beginning
kind
of the
of-
fight?
Fall festivals?
Do you?
As a bard, probably, yeah. Because I usually play at all festivals.
Can I do a history? Can we all do a history?
How about you guys just tell me what the password is?
Trick or treat! Trick or treat!
I think it's trick or treat. I don't know why I think that, but I think it is.
Yeah, I feel very dense for not knowing it last week because it was
Right.
Halloween.
It's so simple.
Yeah.
All right.
Wow.
Trick or treat.
You hear the door latch unhinge itself and creak open just an inch.
Total initiative.
Hello?
It is very dark on the inside. In fact, as you try to look in and try to understand what's going on the other side, you realize that you're staring into magical darkness.
Oh, cool.
Well, I'm not going in there.
I cast light on the smallest object I can see that's around me. There was a table in the room, right? Any goblets or something on it?
In the room around you,
Yeah. I thought
We're in
there
a
was
hallway now.
Oh, it was a hallway?
Yeah, we
I,
moved out of the room.
yeah.
Alright. I take some sand in my hand and I cast light on it.
A single grain of sand.
One single grain of sand. And I throw it into the room.
Light is a cantrip, correct? Mm-hmm. Yep, and it is swallowed up by the darkness. Yum.
Oh no.
I don't think this is our door.
You don't think this is our door?
Yeah, let's go check the next one.
Okay, so I close the door. And we move on to the next door.
Give me just a second. Give me just a second before you do that.
Trick or treat.
It's done.
Okay, you do that. Maybe we'll go back. Roll.
We'll circle back. We'll circle back.
We'll do 100, Finn.
Oh no. Why is my door bad? 80.
Because mine wasn't. And that wasn't
With
exciting.
your 80,
Disintegrate? Is that what this is? Huh?
Fives. Roll a d6 for me.
Oh, God. 2. That's a 2.
Roll 3d100 for me.
Oh.
No, just roll a d100 for me. And then times it by 3.
Oh, 84.
Times 3.
That is die?
84 times 3.
So 80 is 24, right? And then times 4 times 3 is 12, so it's 842.
252.
All right. That's
Two,
way better.
200 and...
That's what I meant to say 2, not
The door itself kind of swings open, and as it swings open, it crashes into the back wall. And from the ground, a small explosion. You look down in shock, ready to like jump back, and 282 chocolate coins explode up into your face. You take delicious damage.
Oh my God, thank you.
Oh yeah. It's like
By the gods!
Candy.
And it just rains down on top of you.
Money.
Each one is covered in a nice little golden foil.
I'm rich, guys. I'm rich.
Sunday picks one
It's
up.
all mine.
it smells like chocolate.
And on the inside of the room, a man wearing
good.
a large flannel sort of
200
lumberjack shirt, suspenders is standing there. He has like a woodcutter's axe, and there is a small girl with a red cape on. You're like,
Nice.
you're too early. Grandmother's not here.
We're not here for any grandma, any grandparents. What?
Is that Mr. Brawny? You know, from town? Back in the Timberlands?
It does bear a striking resemblance. Little girl,
doesn't look right.
are you safe?
I believe so. My friend the woodcutter is here. Hello.
Insight on the woodcutter.
Can I do that too?
Guys, she's fine. Her friend the
Perception,
woodcutter's
ready.
here.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's try a different door. This one's cool.
You're rolling insight, so roll insight.
17.
Same thing.
Nice. We're buddies.
Right?
Let me see here. Yeah, I didn't do my special secret rolls ahead of time,
Oh,
so.
Can I just start putting that chocolate in my bag?
Oh, of course, yes. And you see that the woodsman standing there with his woodcutter's axe,
I've got 5
thick
pieces.
black beard. He appears tense, very tense, almost as if he's afraid. Don't be afraid. You may come in. And the little girl skips over to a bed, an empty bed, and jumps up onto the top of it, climbs up to the headboard, and begins holding on while jumping up and down. Grandmother will be here soon.
Maybe we should ask the woodcutter if he's
Girl.
seen any death knights around here. Isn't that why we came?
Have you seen any mind flayers either?
Yeah.
Do you say all this out loud? The woodcutter's just like listening in.
Well, how'd you guys get here?
The woodcutter anxiously looks around, but the little girl continues jumping. She turns, red cape kind of like waving and billowing as she jumps back and forth on the bed. We've been here a while. We're waiting for Grandmama.
I'm gonna take a look around the room to see if I see anyone hiding or anything like that.
Okay.
Regal, do you smell anything, boy?
Not
The
super
cat-
great.
Smells. Give me a. Yeah,
Okay.
give me a. It's got.
Keen sense.
Does it?
Yeah.
Even in this form? I suppose it probably does, doesn't it? Go ahead.
14.
14. As you are looking around, you move into the room, looking at this and that. You see that it appears to be kind of like a. Though you're in a dungeon-like setting, this particular room does look like the bedroom of an elderly woman. All the things you would expect for any kind of woman's bedroom, really. You know, the mirror, the vanity mirror, a dresser, bed, bookshelf, knickknacks, this and that. And your Breagle, your mount, cat mount, saber-toothed cat mount, hair just up on end. And as you're doing so, the lumberjack, the woodsman, kind of mumbles under his breath as quietly as he can. You gotta help me. And then continues to try to force a smile as he looks around.
You're the one that's close enough to hear it.
Oh, he says this to me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I'm sorry. Okay, I try to play it off like I don't hear him at all, but let me see if I have this. I can't really do it on the sly, but I begin casting a spell.
Oh, pretty lights! And you begin casting a spell.
Mm-hmm.
The spell is...
Detect thoughts.
Someday, I think something's up.
Do you like candy, little girl?
I love candy. I love it so much.
Pocket candy!
As chocolate coins shower the little girl on the bed.
I make
from
it
your
hail.
pocket.
Yeah.
One hits her right in the head, but she's too excited over the chocolate candy, begins scooping it up and unwrapping the candy, throwing the garbage on the ground, just coin after coin. Just literally beginning to be just drooling chocolate on the edges of her mouth as she grabs it all. Big, massive, melting mess.
See, guys, it was all true.
Try to direct the lumberjack out of the room while she's in gulp in.
Hey, lumberjack. And as the spell completes, I flip him a copper piece. Catch! And I can detect his thoughts.
And... let me see.
So it's surface thoughts.
A copper piece. This doesn't do me any good. No, we're all in danger.
The door.
What's that? I think Grandmama is outside now. The little girl rushes over to the window and throws open the curtains.
There's a window?
There's a window here?
Yeah. You didn't notice at first because there were these curtains there. It looked like it was just decoration for the room. But as she throws open the window, you see an outside scene of a forested area. And in this forested area, it's dark. Midnight. Easy. And the pale clouds begin to part. And as they do, a moon emerges, and the lumberjack's like, no! And he rips and shreds out of his skin, and immediately begins trying to attack Sunday.
Guys, I recognize these thoughts. I've felt them before. Oh, shit!
And roll initiative.
Alright, Regal.
16.
Knew it. I forgot I can't roll for both of them, so it's just that.
For some reason, as soon as you said Grandma was closer, I'm like, oh god, she's a werewolf. But the lumberjack's a werewolf.
It's the woodsman. Plot twist.
Woodsman. That's cool.
Let's just throw a little room together.
Let's just throw a little room together.
Oh man, we should probably just kill him.
Maybe in our room there's a werewolf. You know?
Would you maybe probably kill a little girl?
No, the guy and the girl. Because,
Just to be safe.
oh, if we save them, right, how are they going to make it out of here?
Kill them all. Just kill everyone.
Out here magically, they're gonna leave magically, I'm sure.
Wait a minute. You're like, well, I don't know what to do with these guys, so let's just kill them because I don't think they're gonna make it out.
Yeah, that's nothing moral, is that?
Look, you're dead anyway. It's a mercy killing.
Yeah, come on. There's like elephant everywhere around
Do
here.
you really want to live anywhere just in a world like that?
Hey, at least we know he's not a mind devourer.
It's such a relief.
That'd be a fun monster concept.
Such a relief.
And there's an intellect devourer.
Wait, would that work?
I don't know.
I thought curses didn't work because, like, the spider.
Yeah, there is a thing that I'm looking for. Not in that one.
Yeah. Let's screw everything up Sunday. I said, let me screw everything up Sunday.
Just put it together.
Bill,
You want
Finn.
you want a door?
No doors for you.
Here's Grandmama's bed.
Out that door.
Grandmama will be have a sip, please.
Tea.
Drink grandma's tea. Grandma, what was it like?
Here's a mudrone.
I got one.
Oh, okay.
I like that one. That's cool.
And
Really?
crap on my doors. Oh, that's right. All the doors are in
I
here.
took alert. What'd you take at 16?
I took lucky.
Nothing like a divination wizard with lucky feet.
It was really the best choice.
Yes.
Ultimate power.
Yes.
Little package.
I get
Little gray package.
6 of these now.
6 of these little killer dice.
6.
I thought about taking more con, but
I can cast heat metal.
What kind of room is this?
we're gonna
What did
cook
you
and
do?
book,
I didn't
baby.
have enough. I didn't have enough
It's a
space.
fraternity.
Pieces. Come on, man.
All right. Well. And you want some
What kind of room is this? I'll tell you what kind of room it is. That's a fireball
Just
room.
throw all the pieces on the table.
I'm sure every room is a fireball room. Did you know that in older editions of D&D, fireball was a by volume spell? So if you cast it into a tiny little room, the fireball will explode backwards into your face.
Yep.
Yeah, it was like it had like backdraft, like it would go back down tunnels and stuff like that.
God,
Lightning bolt
Like it should.
would bounce. If you cast lightning bolt in the cave or whatever, it would bounce.
It's Kevin Costner's in that, right? With
In
Keanu Reeves.
Old D&D, what are you talking about?
No, backdraft.
All right. Woodsman, you guys were trying to sneak the woodsman out. The woodsman is right next to Sunday as he was trying to escape.
All right.
There is a little girl. Yeah.
Good little girls. Always trouble.
Yeah, they are.
Girls are trouble.
What's
They got cooties.
the squirrels from Rick and Morty?
Tell me about it. My daughter
Possible
is
Doolittle.
nuts.
Possible Doolittle, that's right.
Little girl on the bed.
Yeah. Were you in the room, Grim?
What? Yeah, I was way up in that room.
Yeah, he was.
Way up.
I was deep up in that room. Close. I was within copper flicking distance.
Probably about right there.
Do I know he's cursed?
You do now.
It's fairly obvious at this point.
And popping out his shoes.
With the fangs and the fur and the freaking.
Oh, man.
No way.
Wolves with the fur.
Get out.
He turned into a wolf.
Initiative.
Next thing
Who
you
got the highest?
Not to me.
Yeah, it's poor for me.
Not to me.
Then maybe it is me. 14.
Is this your dude? Is he next to you?
That's not it for me. What? Yeah, the mule? Yeah, he's by me. Tagging along.
Yeah.
Okay.
Decided the best thing I could do
On the
was
side.
try and go first and try and get my stun off every turn.
Yeah. I thought
Timbers.
about taking it.
Timbers, what'd you get?
I got an 8 and the mule got a 6.
8,
8.
Are they down?
6. Finn. Sunday.
16.
Finn.
You're fine. They were asleep.
Finn. 8.
Dad was successful.
And got it. Perfect. All right.
Try and put something between the speaker and the mic.
Oh, wanna try putting it on the froze then?
Yeah.
Echo.
It doesn't go down that far. That'll make it
that's
sound.
perfect.
I think this will make it sound even more hollow.
The issue is that it's hitting here, and then its reflection is hitting also. So that's why it sounds like.
You want something? Got it.
As long as it's only coming from one direction, I think it sounds good. From here, that sounds great.
We'll see how this sound test works out.
Right, buckets for life, guys.
Pause while we
Okay.
apply battle music.
The bucket.
Pause for battle music.
That's what I want. Okay. It would appear that
Monster went first.
It would appear that the
God.
monster goes first. So our wild-eyed lycanthrope werewolf shreds out of his clothes. Flannel flies everywhere. Suspenders still intact.
Yes. Well made.
Yeah, indeed. Jeans completely bulging at the thighs.
Oh yeah.
Bulging jeans. Jesse.
Curve.
Apple bottom jeans.
Not even bad. I'm
with
just
the curves.
Did I derail? Sorry.
No, I just remembered that I don't have something for you.
Oh.
Keeps telling me to take Cole down, but that's just how I have it. So,
That's how you remember it.
which was above Timbers.
14 is what I got.
Yeah.
Psychological warfare from the DM to use our old player character.
He's not dead. He's not dead.
Okay, what did you say you had?
8.
8.
I rolled a 3. No, so it should be 7.
Okay. There we go. Now things are as they should be. Fins on the bottom. Monster
On the bottom.
goes first. The werewolf, lycanthrope, with woodcutter's axe in hand, turns, sees Sunday, and with a ravenous, bloodthirsty look in its eyes,
Can I go invisible at will?
goes to attack you.
Okay.
Something burning?
We got a
Oh, that's it? Okay, cool.
Yeah.
I thought like something like
17 to hit.
Oh,
fire. Doesn't smell like that kind of burn.
Miss.
17 is a miss.
Yes.
Crap.
Hoorah.
Well, that is
Duck.
it makes another attack.
Okay.
Multi-attack. 20 to hit.
Yeah.
Dirty 20.
Cutting words
On the attack or damage?
on the attack.
You can do that after the roll?
I
I believe so.
Okay.
I believe so.
So
Just for funsies, I'll be looking at it while you do it. You should.
I think he can.
Yeah, I think so.
1 off that roll.
19 to hit.
But you can't roll on that.
Miss.
Don't you reroll?
19's a hit.
Oh.
Okay.
So close.
So
Only in
Only a roll.
only skill checks?
I don't know.
Saving
Only I
throws?
can roll.
7 piercing damage.
Tackles.
And then as with its first attack, its first axe attack swings up and over, tries to cleave into you, strikes a stone. With surprising agility and speed, its axe comes back up again and up and around, this time catching you off guard. Cuts into the armor just slightly, opening up a wound. And with you staggered like that, it lunges forward, axe trying to bar you into another direction before it snaps its jaws around your throat, or not, coming up just short as its jaws clench down, empty. But lycanthropy, this werewolf drool dripping, hot saliva barking in your face, death certain,
Shocked.
shock and awe.
Absolutely shocked.
Indeed. Sunday, it is your turn. You get to return the favor.
Attack this damn thing.
So you can use it after you know the roll, but not whether or not it's a success. So once he said 20, at that point you could have cut it.
20
before
hit?
he said if it hits or not, but that's like
Does a 20 hit?
Yeah,
That is not a
good enough.
sneak
seems
attack.
nitpicky in this situation.
It's a little nitpicky.
No sneak attack. 18 points of damage
Nice.
for that one.
There's no, you're not getting sneak attack.
I didn't get a sneak attack because it attacked. Right?
Grim is not within 5 feet.
An
But
assassin.
yeah.
So I do get my.
Finn and Grim are not within 5 feet.
No, you don't have any allies within 5.
Yeah.
Attack again. $15.
15 is a hit.
$21.
21.
That's a good question.
Damage?
She looks pretty scary over there on that bed now. She doesn't look like a nice little girl anymore.
21 damage.
Okay.
says undead.
And I will use my uncanny dodge and disengage. Or
Cunning action, you mean?
my cunning action, yes, thank you.
To dodge, dash, or disengage. Is it dodge, dash? No,
Yes.
not dodge.
It's not
Dash,
It's dash
disengage, or hide.
or hide.
Thanks.
I'm
What about-
That would be
Fucking die.
totally overpowered.
I am just going to.
That's the monkey. Spin the key. Anywho.
I'm just going to dash over here.
So you're not disengaging?
Yeah, he's bonus
It's
action.
all the same.
He didn't use his movement.
Oh,
He
I
said
didn't
he
use
said
any
dash. He meant disengage and then use his movement.
Yes, thank you.
It's okay. So
I'm good.
rogues are hard to classify.
As you disengage, the wolf hybrid tries to push once again. You use the momentum to push yourself away. With those 2 attacks, you manage to swing 2 swaths right across him. And with that, you duck around, swing this way. The lycanthrope rushes forward the rest of his momentum, staggers a little bit. You take the opportunity to back up against the wall and move away. Reevaluate the situation.
Absolutely.
Tracer.
Raises my arm up, adjusts my owl eye, and you see a laser beam come out of the eye. It bounces off the image that's lit up right now, and it forms a hologram that just projects right next to the monster right here.
Cool. Typical spot.
And then I say, look into its eyes. And it uses its mind pulse. So I need an intelligence save.
Intelligence save from a werewolf.
18. I'm gonna burn a level 1 spell slot.
Intelligence.
8. That would be 13 plus my modifier, 4, 17 damage, and then he has to make a second intelligence save if he failed the first one.
I passed.
You passed the first one.
I passed.
Wham!
Okay.
I don't think I do damage. I don't think I do any damage. So I use my movement to back the F up. So that was bonus action to cast, action to do this pulse. Now I'm going to, that was mind overload is what it's called. And now I'm going to move back. Yes, I believe because it's cantrip E, it doesn't do any damage if you pass. So I'll go back to here.
Tracer backs up, leaves the room. A Modron image of a creature, mechanical, in there, and makes eye contact with the werewolf. The werewolf looks at it, a flash of light. The werewolf is seemingly unfazed by it.
Okay.
Maybe even angrier. Timbers.
Wet dog in here, I'll tell you that.
Okay. Quick glance over at the little girl bouncing on the bed.
Floating in the air.
Floating in the air.
Her head is gone.
Okay.
Sure is.
Some days just never get better, you know? From the moment you wake up until the end of the day.
I'm like sitting outside. I'm like, what's going on, guys?
I resent
Scooping
that
up
remark.
chocolate coins.
Yeah. Okay. Grim takes a couple steps this way, grabs the werewolf by the tail,
Yes.
and says, "Lumberjack, you are but a simple woodcutter. Remember yourself. You are no wolf. Let this curse be gone from you." And I yank his tail and cast Remove Curse.
Spending 100 gold points worth of gold dust.
Yeah, I blow that right out of my butt cheeks. Just,
Do you?
yeah. I don't know.
Like
yeah.
a leprechaun, yeah.
Yeah, it's all over my hands when I grab his tail. And
Yeah.
I'm just like,
Do you have that? Do you have that region?
I have components.
Do you? Do you have that?
I mean, I've been gathering a lot
No,
of
he takes out the gold dust and throws it in his eyes and yells,
Yeah.
"Gold dust pockets!" and
I could be a little nitpicky, but I'll go ahead and say, sure. You happen to have the reagent that is consumed and that you have to actually spend stuff.
I mean, I have that spell prepared.
yeah, you get the reagent. Yeah, it's nitpicky. I mean, I'm not going to do it,
Gold dust.
but maybe next time. Maybe next time I will.
Yeah.
now you know.
So I cast Remove Curse.
Now you know.
You cast Remove Curse, and as you do so, the werewolf continues to stand there in hybrid form.
And being a werewolf.
Probably farted because you pulled his tail.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Just gonna back away.
The werewolf tries. It makes eye contact. It bares its teeth.
Pull my tail.
Finn, with all of your gold coins scooped up, shoving the last ones into your pocket, what do?
I walk into the room to see what's going on. What do I see?
Gracious.
A small gnome holding the tail of a werewolf. Grim yelling out, "Mule!" A werewolf with a large woodcutter's axe staring down your gnome friend, and a headless child floating above a bed.
Okay.
And all of the chocolate she had has been eaten.
Okay.
It's ghost chocolate now.
That doesn't look good. What's going on in the bed, right?
No.
No. All right. Graham, I don't know what you did, but fix it. I yell. Saw a werewolf walking with a theater pamphlet in his hand, walking down the streets in the rain. He was looking for a place called the Rose Thorn Guild. Gonna get him a big old dish of Finn's famous gumbo. Ow! Werewolves in Waterdeep.
Yeah.
Ow! Werewolves in Waterdeep. And I cast Bane on both of them as I slice my hand and throw blood at them.
It passes through the small girl,
That's good.
but she still makes a saving throw.
All right.
All right.
Give me 2 charisma saves. I'm sure they're good at
No
those.
safe for you.
They're not. They're not. They are not. Yeah, so what do you do?
I use my bonus action to inspire Sunday. And I'm going to say, she is the stabbing queen.
I love it.
Wounds so deep, put you on your knees. Oh, yeah. And then I'm going to back the fudge out of the room.
Come back and hang out there.
Yeah, I'm gonna run away.
Back up,
I'm like,
sucker.
Briggle, stand in my face, just cover me. And like Briggle sits down right in front of me, and I just like hide behind him, kind of.
So that's an 8? Yes.
Yeah. Oh, it's a D12 now, buddy. There it is.
They are both Bane. Go ahead and mark them.
Oh, go ahead. It's your spell.
I don't know what you are, but I don't like you.
It's a headless jumping on the bed
It
kid.
is an undead like you have never seen before.
It's like what Mom said. Jumping on the bed, you lose your head.
No more undeads
Right?
jumping on the bed.
No more undead jumping on the bed.
One
Lose
fell
your
off.
head.
Finn, with that being your turn, the spell cast magical aura covers the werewolf and the headless child. It is now the familiar and the mule's turn.
Yeah. Okay.
Familiar.
The mule begins casting. He moves over a little bit, and he starts tracing the image of an arcane like catapult in the air. Drops a vial of alchemist fire into it, and give me a dex save.
From
Shooting the werewolf.
I probably didn't pass it. What do I have to beat?
You'd have to beat an 18.
I do not have a +8.
Okie dokie. So that's gonna be 3d8 plus the.
It's a little bit of a hint for you guys. Now you know that werewolves don't have +8 to dex.
Darn it.
4 alchemist fire damage, and he's on fire. And ooh. Damn it, okay, 15. So 19 damage from the catapult and 4 damage from the alchemy fire.
23.
He is on fire now.
Oh my gosh.
He's on fire.
This werewolf's on fire.
The alchemist fire
Good job,
flies from the
Sunday.
hands of your simulacrum through the air, no arc, projectile, straight into the back of the werewolf, with his head turned a little bit towards you, snarling, just blindsides, explodes, knocks him over. You hear a sound of disgusting crack of bone snapping. How does he die?
Oh yeah, he literally just lights up, and he's like, "Oh, I was fighting it." Oh, and he starts turning back into a man, and he's like, "Oh."
Nice.
As he just falls down. Suspenders are the last thing to snap.
Completely ironically, he just like timber. Without
Right?
any realization of the irony of it. For real. He has no clue.
I told you everybody knows me, Finn.
It's just a simple woodcutter. You say that to yourself.
Right?
I'm way too far away to hear it.
Timber.
Obviously dead.
So many ways. It was timber.
So,
Dead wolf.
the box next to the werewolf explodes open.
Oh god.
And out of it stands Grandma. stands Grandma.
Right? Oh no.
You can see that it is obviously
Don't let Grandma touch you.
Grandma is obviously dead
There's
and
Grandma.
old and covered in bandages. Oh no.
Oh no.
Grandma's been mummified.
Oh my
Not a mummy, it's a grandmummy.
It's a grandma.
It's a grandmummy. Mummy.
That's just
It's a
great.
mum.
Yeah.
I don't see little flowers.
This is where it's gonna be fun. The little girl rushes forward. She has decent intelligence that she probably now your Teresa, your creation. It is its own thing. It's an illusion. How do monsters see
You
this?
can see through it. It's just a specter. It doesn't look like an object. It's clearly an image. So think
the
of it
little
like a
girl.
hologram.
Little girl definitely doesn't like specters, but she probably definitely doesn't like that gnome either. So she's going to go after that gnome. The little girl floats off of the bed, almost as if she's jumping with unseen feet as she carries forth, doesn't land. She floats into the air a foot or two above the ground and tries to lash out at Grim Timbers.
This sucks, dude. There's no coal up there anymore.
Hey, can I see from here?
I got to get out of there.
No, I got Briegel in front of me, right? No.
You said you were hiding behind it, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yeah. I put extra tiles out for you guys to make a hall. You didn't want to do it?
Here, I got it.
Oh,
Well, it's good that it's pointing this way.
yeah. Can we have the hallway now? Because I'm about to use it.
We're about to run down the hallway, y'all.
The little girl reaches forward with hands that appear to be childlike, but as they get closer, they become skeletal and disfigured. Reach forward, and energy pulls at you. 16?
To hit?
Yes.
Nope.
And
Thank God for that -4.
Oh yeah.
that wasn't even with the -4, honestly. It's a terrible miss.
Yeah.
Terrible, terrible miss.
Terrible.
Terrible shame.
Yeah.
Terrible
It's a
shame.
terrible shame.
We're just gonna have to see what Grandmummy does. Grandmummy. Grandmummy having erupted out of the
Grandmummy.
sarcophagus.
Aww.
So sweet.
Takes a look around the room. Sees 2 gnomes and a figure hiding in the corner who's not really hiding. Never took that action.
No.
Goes for Sunday.
The mummy?
Doesn't move. It's going to look straight at Sunday.
Not looking.
I need you to give me a wisdom saving
I'm
throw.
not looking at you. I'm not looking at you. I'm not looking at you.
We've got
Oh.
got the D12. You can use that.
That's not good.
Yeah, you're gonna need it.
8. Okay.
14.
I feel like that's not enough.
I don't think that's enough.
14 passes.
Plus
No
one to all saves, 15.
Oh, you got your cloak and pro.
Yep.
Passes.
Thanks.
Yeah.
Clutch. In your head, you're like, yeah, I'm a stabbing queen.
Wait.
And with that, the Grand Mummy moves forward towards Grim and tries to strike at him. With an attack.
Probably should have saved that
It's a
curse.
6.
He gets a 6.
It gets a 6.
Like, that was
As
scary.
it rushes forward, its eyes just gleam with a terrible, dreadful, piercing, soul-wrenching unholiness at Sunday. And you feel for a minute, Sunday, you tense up for just a second. And with no hesitation, the mummy doesn't even acknowledge whether you passed or failed the attack. It goes straight for Grim and just tries to swat at Grim, clock him in the side of the head. With, strangely, it has multiple scarabs like brass knuckles.
Sweet.
Yeah, it wears a lot of rings.
Roaches.
Lots of rings.
And just tries to clock into Grim's head. But Grim, you
We're too short.
Step aside, I saw it coming.
saw it coming.
Give Grandma a kiss.
Oh God.
You're being requested for a Grand Mummy epic voice by Badger.
Come on, man.
A Grand Mummy voice.
Yes.
Yeah, what's Grandma say when she enters the room?
My little gnome, what a great scale you have.
Grayscale.
Sorry, I'm not too on top of it today.
Grandma, is that you?
All the better to survive against you with.
Yeah. Oh God, Grandma, don't hit me with your rings anymore.
Here, have some hard candy.
Oh no.
She produces like several Werther's originals.
Yes.
But they're like the real deal, and she drops them on the ground
Totally
with her
wrapped
like
up.
shaking hands.
Can I see those from here?
No.
Others are awesome.
They're hard candies, so you know they're so good.
I'll choke.
That's why Sunday's hesitating. The Werthers. She's like, Werthers are them. Werthers are them.
Back to Sunday.
Okay. On Sunday, Will.
That's how.
Sunday at Will is going to go invisible.
Poof.
And then sneak it behind this here mummy and get my sneak attack. Oh, see up there with all that fun stuff.
What great bandages you have.
So I will sneak assassinate it. Sneak attack.
Sneak assassinate. What do you mean
No.
sneak assassinate?
Just sneak attack.
Sneak attack, yeah. And that's a 10
That's a
You have advantage,
24.
bro.
Anyway.
plus a lot.
Yeah, even higher. So I do 60 right off the top.
You don't have an assassinate.
Oh, I don't.
It's only first round.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So I got 12, 21
21.
points of damage.
21 points
Your
of
Grand
damage.
Mummy
Splat. To Grand Mummy. Grand Mummy.
for the first attack. And I will give it a second attack.
Go for it.
20, even 20.
To hit?
Yeah.
Yep, that's a hit. What was your first one to hit?
20. My first
It was a
one.
lot. 17 plus your modifier.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Yeah.
Damage.
19.
19 more.
And only move 10 of my movement. And I will disengage and move back to where I was.
Okay. The mummy, Grand Mummy, from where it is, going to use a legendary action.
Ah, shit. Grandma.
And as it does so, it yells out,
I should have did something else.
"Why? You go to your rooms!" When I was your age! And all of you have to give me a saving throw. Constitution 16.
What's the
Even me?
Yep.
Gosh.
16.
You guys are.
27.
Is this fear?
No.
He's going to our rooms.
No, it's
Yes,
asshole.
we're being banished.
rooms.
the
Grandma doesn't scare me.
the mule failed.
I just
The mule is struck by the mummy, Grand Mummy's powerful words and is stunned
Oh.
Stunned. Wow, the AoE stunned.
until the end of the Mummy Lord's next turn.
Wow.
Mummy Lord.
Well then.
Grand Mummies.
Grand Mummy.
Grand mummy.
Okay. Damn.
Okay, Cole, not Cole. Tracer, I mean.
Take 1/4 damage from Grandma's Maggie.
I need an intelligence save as I use my bonus action to move it to here. And then it tries to penetrate the mummy's brain.
While standing on the werewolf corpse.
Werewolf doesn't mind.
No.
Intelligence save, you say. 19.
You gotta bring
18.
Make sure it doesn't come back.
Got an 18.
You pass.
Okay.
No damage.
No damage.
And that's my turn. I will back up further.
I look back and I'm like, Tracer, we got this. All we have to do is. Tracer? Tracer?
What does that spell look like when you do that?
Well, Tracer's eyes are already kind of just masked, so you just don't see Tracer move at all, like an inanimate robot for a moment, looking through the senses of his image. The image just stares up and tries to do a mind overload. So it's kind of, I explained it last time as, like a frightful image, because it's psychic damage.
Okay. And
But yeah,
at the end of
can't
that,
scare the mummy.
Mummy Lord is going to take another legendary turn. And it is going to once again strike at Grim with its rotting fist. Actually,
Oh. It's rotted.
no, it's going to use its dreadful glare. I need you to give me a con save, or wisdom save, and this time the DC is 16.
Okay. Is this a magical?
No.
That's not great. What is it? Wisdom?
Yeah.
And what is this called again?
Dreadful glare as the Mummy Lord, Grand Mummy, turns and looks at you right in the face.
Yeah, I failed.
So Grand Mummy looks at you, and you sense horrible disapproval.
Oh, mummy.
To your room, Graham.
I'm going to call your mother
I don't have a mother.
because nobody loves you.
I know that. You're right.
The parents who gave you away do not love you.
Oh, stop.
Are you crying, Graham?
What happened? Do I take damage? What happens?
No, you
Nothing,
are
that's it, you just get mocked.
Yeah. Yeah, it was just real hurtful.
you're paralyzed till the end of her next turn.
Paralyzed.
Yeah,
Until the end of her next turn.
yeah.
Oh, goodness.
That is bad. Okay. Guys,
Paralyzed with tears.
I need help.
Help!
Help! Help!
It's obvious Tracy.
Him down!
And that contingency spell I thought was
The hell
useless
is
is
thin?
looking real good right now.
Anyways, that's Mummy's turn. It is that was not Mummy's turn. That was Mummy's legendary action. Timber, it's your turn.
Paralyzed and stunned.
Awesome. Okay, Finn. Finn, it's your turn.
Okay. Well, I had a really cool turn, and it just got totally thrown out the window right there.
Better come save my life. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try this. I'll get onto Breagle with half my movement. Ah!
Venturing music for it, too.
And I run into the room with Breagle, and on Breagle's turn, I have him scoop up Grim.
Okay. Makes a grapple, succeeds. Grim can't do anything.
Alright, let's see how this works. I cast Misty Step with Breagle. Since I'm on top of him, and on a self-spell, I can bring one creature with us, which is Grim.
Yep.
So...
A total of 3. I would even push for 4 because it targets both you and your mount, but I think 3 is definitely doable.
Yeah. So I take Grim and me and Breagle, and we all teleport to here.
I'm just like. Saliva slowly dripping down my face from Breagle.
The DM does not like it at all.
Hold on.
For once, I'm not the one causing magical shenanigans.
Awesome. So, just before I leave with Breagle and Grim, I look over at the mummy and I say to him, "Hey, what's a mummy's favorite type of music?"
Attention now.
Rap music.
Rap music.
Turn into mist.
Yeah.
Like Wile E. Coyote shaped smoke.
So, 25, 30. Yeah. Right about there, right? 30 feet.
The mule says, "That's fine, I'll catch up."
Oh, Meal's done.
I can talk. I'm just like, "That's fine, I'll catch you." I'm feeling very woozy, but I'll be right there.
Master?
Mule,
Stunned.
stunned.
Until the end of the mummy's turn. And was it the end of her turn yet? Or
No.
I don't think so.
Spectre goes for Mule. Actually, I don't think I need to roll. I think you need to give me a... No, I roll. That's right.
You're banned.
Yes, she is.
I can't take reactions while I'm stunned.
1d4, correct?
It's part of one of the things.
You cannot take actions while you were stunned.
Reactions.
either.
No reactions.
No actions. Zero
Okay.
actions.
The actions will not be taken.
Reactions will not be happening.
I got a 19 to hit Sunday
Yep.
from the Spectre. Not Sunday, sorry.
Oh,
the
yeah,
Mule.
not Sunday.
The Mule.
That's easy.
You got a 19 to hit the mule?
Yeah.
Tease me like that.
Can you give me a wisdom save for the mummy?
Oh, yeah. Or something.
For what?
For vicious mockery.
Oh, you were mocking.
Yeah.
Oh.
That was not made crystal clear.
Sorry.
It's saving throw, correct?
Yep.
Yeah, so. Versus charisma,
No, wisdom.
wisdom.
And Misty Step is
I
an
passed.
action?
Yeah, it's a bonus action.
It's a bonus.
Okay.
You pass?
And
18?
it's just mockery is a regular action. Yeah.
Okay. As the little girl turns its attention towards the mule, the closest thing looking like Grim, but much better dressed, and strikes out. Its skeletal bony hands reach out and it's like, "When you want to come and play with me?" And reaches for the mule. The mule looks at the headless child. Can't do anything. And it's a 19. It's a hit. It is 21 necrotic damage.
Ouch.
Yeah.
Con saving throw.
That is not playing.
What's that look like, Grim?
Let's see what this con saving throw says real quick.
You've got luck and inspiration.
Yeah, I don't know whether or not I succeeded, so I can... No, the mule doesn't have luck.
No, you have inspiration, though.
Yeah, that's true. Okay, yeah, you know what? Alright, I'm gonna use my inspiration, because I'm gonna need it. Come on, baby.
Come on.
That's lower.
As much lower.
That die rolled on the table.
Hey, do we want to point out that we've all been doing inspiration wrong since forever?
Oh, cool.
What kind of inspiration?
Inspiration? Oh, was that bardic? That's not bardic inspiration because it's a D20.
No.
Inspiration
Using luck.
given?
No, that's like
Nope.
my DM inspiration.
Let's know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
He
that
wasn't
inspiration.
using luck because
I'm
luck
sorry,
came
you're
after
right.
the
I was
simulacrum.
reading. Sorry, go ahead.
DM inspiration doesn't work like that. It gives you advantage, but you have to choose to use it before you roll. You don't get to decide to use it after
not a
you make your
mulligan.
initial roll.
There you go.
It doesn't. Yeah, I mean.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's not a house rule. That's the way it's written.
That's rules as written. We've all done it as a house
Yeah.
rule.
So I got an 11.
Something I'd like to consider.
I like it.
Yeah, it doesn't do a whole lot. It just means that your mule cannot regain hit points. Its hit point maximum is reduced by the damage it took permanently until it takes a long rest.
Okay, that's interesting. So, it doesn't really affect the mule that much.
No, not really. But you did use your inspiration.
There's an alchemist lab inside the mansion.
I don't need it.
Anyways, I just thought that was amusing. But Grand Mummy looks back at Sunday, and you begin to see magical power channeled and formed. And as this happens, Grand Mummy unleashes a wave of energy from her hands, lashes out a black beam, an explosion that focuses into a pinprick, stripes straight into your heart. Constitution saving throw.
So, on that note, just so I know I'll save it, I'm going to use my inspiration.
That's fine.
Oh, we still have from last session. I don't know if
I
did
just
you
got
already
it
give
last
me one?
session.
You gave everyone else one. Oh,
I don't remember.
I don't remember either.
So
let's
that's
say
just, I
no.
just roll twice on the 20 die, right?
Yep.
Something good, man.
Fuck.
2 of 5. 2 of 8.
Pretty sure you failed.
Oh no.
11.
You failed.
Disintegration.
No, it's probably Circle of Death.
Is a pinprick.
Shut up.
It's a single beam.
I can't. The mule can't handle a circle of death right now. Yeah, but I feel like I'd be in that circle.
Oh man. Shouldn't have picked the fight with Grandmummy.
Two more. $51 necrotic damage. As Grand Mummy casts a spell of pure necrotic energy that lances into you, strikes in, and you feel your body begin to rot away and reduce.
Evasion takes half that damage to spell.
This is
Or I have
no
magic resistance as a Yonti, so I take half of the damage.
magic resistance. Doesn't work that way. Magic resistance means that you get advantage on saving throws against magical effects. You don't take half.
It's not resistance to the damage.
Not resistant to the damage. And evasion doesn't work because this is not a dex check, it's a constitution saving throw.
That was a spell.
It is a spell, which means that
Okay.
you use your inspiration. Keep your inspiration because technically you can't give yourself bonus more than 2 rolls.
Okay.
It just means that your resistance means you have advantage on the saving throws, just like Grim does
Okay.
against magical effects.
Okay, it didn't help. Right on. Okay.
Failed the saving throw, your hit
Yep.
point maximum is reduced for 1 hour by an amount equal to the damage you took.
Okay.
Yeah, evasion's area effect.
And you feel your lungs kind of cave in, shrivel, you cough. And as you are coughing, black bile and blood begin to come from your mouth. And you feel very, very, very sick.
Okay.
That's a fun spell.
Yes, it is.
Grand Mummy,
Not for us.
That was Grand Mummy.
that was Grand Mummy. Her turn is over.
My turn?
Sunday. Yep.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Use my 30 movement here. And then I'm dashing out the door.
Sunday.
30. I'm out.
Okay.
did get opportunity attacks. I jumped on the.
You avoided it.
I did.
Yeah.
Because what?
I went this way.
Anything else Sunday? That's all? Tracer.
Give me a wisdom save.
Wisdom
Everything in the room.
save. Everything in the room
Yeah, I
makes a
guess.
wisdom save.
Good.
Hypnotic pattern. Drop it in the center.
Both of those are cocked. Does the undead? The other undead? I don't think it's a bonus.
It's a wisdom save. I mean, if they're immune to charm, it has no effect.
Okay.
They're
Okay.
incapacitated.
Okay. Okay.
So, I don't know if it takes effect or not, but yeah, so it's 120 feet range. So from back here,
Nice.
you see both of his eyes open to full iris tilt, and you see just big beams of light come out of his eyes and stream down the hall, and they form an illusionary disco ball in the center of this room here. And as he concentrates on it for this full 8 seconds, it starts to get bigger and bigger and pulse until it explodes in a giant spinning disco ball.
Lights at the hall.
You're right there. You're like way back there.
Yeah, I did 30 twice, so I should be like around 60 or something.
Well, then let's just
We can shift if it's important. But
just that much. Just had to wear the sweater with the big sleeves today.
yeah. No, there's a wall. I can't run any further.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Imagine that.
Yeah, it's almost like that's not the first time it's happened.
Where you going?
Where you run?
Nowhere.
Where you run?
Where you go?
Yeah.
There when you came in this room.
Wait, so is this one door, and there should be like a door on the other side of us? Or we just pretend that's the one we already
It
opened?
sounded like a hallway of doors. So
Yeah.
however we made
It
this
is a
room-
hallway of doors, but
Yeah.
you guys decided to keep going. Like the hallway's supposed to go this way.
Yeah.
Hey,
But okay.
Door.
Hey.
Yeah.
But here we go. Now it goes like that.
Okay. Cool. Good.
Enjoy the hallway of doors. Hey, you know what? You can always fall back on the good old whiskey strategy.
What's that?
Open another door and run in.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
That works great.
oh God.
Yeah. Hey, it worked in
I wasn't there for that.
the Cabin movie, right?
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta keep running.
What was the
outside.
effect of my spell?
You don't know. Not yet. Well, you can see through the eyes of your
I have to
creature.
use an action to do it.
You don't know what's going on in there.
Okay, so I cast it.
Disco ball lights up, fills up
use
the room,
my free
dancing
action.
lights everywhere.
Fall back if you can. I think I might have incapacitated them. And I will go around the corner.
The only one in there's the mule.
Timbers,
Yeah. Hey, Timbers, is the mule able to get out of there?
Timbers, you're no longer paralyzed. You come to, kind of shake off the paralysis.
I look around and look for all my people that I care about. Is Finn around? Sunday's around. Tracer's nowhere to be
I'm
seen.
bent over, throwing up as I'm running down the hall.
Oh yeah, you made a mistake. You said Sunday. All the people you care about.
Yeah. I look around for
Now
Cole.
the truth comes out.
Oh, it's not here. That's right. Where's the mule, Finn?
I couldn't grab both.
God dang it! And I start moving back this way. Couldn't save it.
Couldn't save it.
Couldn't save it a lot.
Oh my god.
What does he see?
Go in there a lot.
What do I see?
Grandmummy is standing there, and she is looking right at.
You.
Yeah. Well,
The Ute.
she's looking at your mule, and
Fucking grandmother.
your passive insight is good enough to know that she is not incapacitated,
I have no help. Sorry, y'all.
Okay.
or the specter, not specter, wraith, or the wraith.
1 second. Let me pull it up real quick. Just close the fuck
fucking door.
Yeah, seriously.
Lock it.
Close the door.
Screw you guys.
You can make a new one.
It's not worth the grit.
This black ichor comes out.
I got the black lung, fam.
Okay.
Well, it will make you happy to know that I can't hit you with that spell again.
Fuck, I know, I got out.
I
I don't
reach
care,
into
I
my
don't
pack,
like your grandmummy.
pull out my rusty iron sphere, and chuck it at the grandmummy.
Okay.
Hey, man.
Yeah. Please do. Are you proficient in spears?
Just throw a fireball in that.
Oh, iron sphere.
Yeah. Okay, please do. Come on. Oh, that's gotta be a hit. 17 plus 8.
This is Iron Bands of Valaro?
Yep.
Okay. 17 plus 8, you said?
Yep. Is that a hit? Yeah. Ah!
Real mature.
You broke my bag.
Yes. Yes, it does hit.
Alright. Grandmummy is now restrained.
Okay.
Payback.
So no more. What's this? Like? What's the word I'm looking for?
You can still
Cast.
cast spells when you're restrained.
With no hands?
It's in the rules. You can still cast spells
He's
when
a
you're
mother.
restrained. Otherwise, I would totally restrain you guys all the time.
Try.
I don't have to restrain your character.
We restrain each other.
I mean, it does do something. Creatures restrained. That's a big advantage on a lot of stuff. Anything else, Timbers?
That was my action. No real bonus actions to speak of, so that's about it right there.
Grandmummy uses a legendary action.
Oh god.
Turns into a whirlwind of sand.
Oh no!
Pocket sand.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60. It reappears right here.
Wait, was that a spell?
No, it's a legendary action.
Okay.
Laction, as we like to call it.
Gross. I don't like this fight with this grandmummy. Grandmummy needs to go back to her goddamn little wooden crate. and just
Finn,
stay
that would
there.
make it your turn.
Jeez.
What you got, Finn?
No, that would be cool to say that. Alright,
If only we had a barbarian who could whack this mummy around.
If only.
oh, so the Iron Bands of Balar are just sitting on the ground now, right? Yeah.
Oh yeah, because Misty.
I
Or
guess,
whatever it
I
was.
guess so, yeah.
No, not Misty. Turned into a whirling tornado of sand and then sped right down the hallway.
So did the bands fall to the ground?
Oh yeah. I just left them right there.
Oh yeah. Why are we trying to crowd control this thing? Clearly none of that works.
Clearly.
I've wasted all of my turns trying to do it.
Okay. Okay.
Thought I had it, man.
You guys are in the big leagues.
Boy.
Things have immunities, advantages, legendary actions.
Come on.
It's got nasty tricks you don't even know.
Yeah, dude.
I'm like trying to read them all so I can use them.
I'm terrified.
What do you do? What do you do? What do you do? We're right next to a mummy.
Hold on. Okay.
Do I have to get my sand timer?
Okay.
The grandmummy.
Give me a second here.
And
Okay.
now it's starting to feel like Tomb of Annihilation.
Mm-hmm.
We're dealing with death traps and deadly encounters.
All right. I drop concentration on Bane,
Okay.
and I cast the spell in front of this mummy. This hand of mine is turning giant and red, and it tells me to defeat you. And I send out Bigby's hand.
Bigby's hand. And which hand will you be using with this super complicated spell?
I'm going to try to.
It's like the most complicated spell in the game.
Yeah.
They can do all these things.
Yeah. Well, it can punch, it can hold, and it can defend.
You protect.
Yeah.
You attack.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think even more than that too. Yeah. What's it doing? What's it doing? I can use this dice on the board for a second here.
Punch him in the face. with
Where you
my
want it to go?
fist.
Okay.
Yeah.
Forcible blow.
Yeah. I'm gonna punch him right in the noggin. Okay, so when he makes an attack. Okay, yeah.
Wow.
I get to make a melee
I
attack.
gotta make sure we're
spell
still
here.
on screen.
No.
The combat is
Use the clenched fist and punch him right in the face.
Big beast.
We are not.
What you got there?
A 28. Is that it?
Dang, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, I thought so. Alright. The clenched fist, I'm gonna hit him with 48 force damage. 1. 5. That's 6 damage. 5. That's 11 damage. And a 7. Woo! So 18 damage as I punch him in the face.
18 damage to the Mummy Lord as Bigby's hand is summoned forth and strikes and punches with force into Grand Mummy. Grand Mummy!
Okay. Next, I'm going to try to move Briggle and myself around him to Tracer. Ah!
Around the Mummy?
Yeah,
Yeah, that way.
yeah. So
Okay.
Briggle's close enough. Am I close enough?
I think like glows like
For an opportunity.
Oh, does it?
Yeah.
Because it's a large
better.
creature.
What? Sorry.
Does Briggle take an opportunity to attack? Or can he
Moving past-
disengage?
Does he have to
Wizards
disengage?
come
Did
with
you
options
disengage?
and anxiety.
Well, I wasn't close enough, but Briggle has to run past it. He's
Right.
a large creature.
Brigo will be within striking distance.
I guess I can give him the dodge action as he runs past.
The action.
Okay.
Yeah, go for it. Swing, baby.
As Grand Mummy strikes forth, trying to strike with her rotting fist, and more Werther's originals fall out onto the ground.
Oh no!
Dodge, you say? Mm-hmm. What did I roll?
It's a bittersweet battle.
Oh, I didn't roll very high.
Should we kill it? Just to do
17.
it? All the candy.
17. Yeah, that hits.
Okay. With her rotting fist, Grand Mummy strikes forward and strikes into Briegel with 14 bludgeoning damage.
Oh.
Plus 21 necrotic damage. Plus a constitution saving throw.
Alright, so what was that again?
21 plus 14.
14 plus 21, yes. Plus a constitution saving throw.
You look around. Tracer, what are you up to?
No.
Wouldn't do that.
So that.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm fine.
You're fine.
Sorry.
Do your math. Do your math.
Oh, this is horrible.
Okay. So,
Yeah,
Regal
it's been time
needs
to
to
break out
roll,
the big guns.
wait, what?
Fooling around.
Constitution saving throw?
Constitution saving throw.
Oh yeah, Briggle is going to
Left the room.
it's gonna use my inspiration. Yeah.
To roll with advantage.
Yeah, to roll with advantage.
Here it goes.
That's a 14.
Wrote a song about it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Song
here.
about it.
Want to hear? Here it goes.
It's a 14 minus 1.
It is.
That is a failure.
Wait. Oh, Constitution 14, 15, 16. Yeah.
Oh, that's a success. I don't know if it is. I'm hoping it is.
You just made it not one.
Yeah.
It's a success.
Oh!
Brigo lives.
Does he live? How much damage does Briggle take?
He takes all that damage still.
Oh, okay.
All
yeah.
of it.
So,
He's just
Not
the
paralyzed.
third bad thing doesn't happen.
okay, yeah, so,
Third bad thing.
5, 10, 15, 20,
Where is your Briggle?
25, 30, 35.
Where is your Brigo?
Briggle runs all the way
Show me
around the
your
corner
Briggle.
here. He's like out.
With you on it.
Yeah.
Oh.
Briggle pieces out.
Like a Bronco just taking off out of there.
Oh,
Great.
Yeah.
We are
At the
scattered.
end of that turn, Dreadful Glare on. Wait. Have I used it on Grim before? I don't
Yeah.
remember. I don't remember. I'm gonna target Tracer.
I'm around the corner.
It looks like I can see you.
That's because you put it that way.
Did I? I put the mummy there. I didn't put you there.
You made this whole thing up. I told you I went around the corner.
I'm around the corner.
Remember when you put all these tiles down and placed my guy where he is?
Why didn't you fix it?
No, actually, I did. You're right. Actually, I take that back. Reverse. I made that up. I cast.
What?
I cast that
Right.
spell in the middle of the room, and then I backed around the corner. So that was. I'm around the corner. I don't know how else to say it. There's no line of sight from my square to yours.
Mummy moves.
Bring on the dreadful
All right.
glare.
5 feet.
No, go ahead. Shoot. Already did it on Sunday. Already did Dreadful Glare on Grim. Did I?
I mean, you can walk.
I don't know.
You can walk 5 feet. And hit.
No, not with a legendary action.
Oh right.
Oh, thank God.
You attacked Grim once while he was there. That's how
I
I got
punched at
stunned.
Grim,
I got stunned.
and I hit you with something else. The stun. Yeah, no, I haven't Dreadful Glared on Grim. Okay, Dreadful Glare on Grim. And that is a Wisdom saving throw.
I can't. Okay.
Oh,
Next week on Chronicles, a whole new cast.
Right.
Kill that punk ass mummy.
I can use lucky
That was
here,
a real
right?
business.
Because I don't know if I've succeeded or failed.
But you got a
Always.
hunch.
I think
But
you can always use luck.
I believe
You just
can
have to use the new result,
I'm
right?
pretty sure you can
Yeah.
use lucky, and you have to use.
All right, I'm re-rolling this.
Well, yeah. Well, there's a difference between halfling lucky and.
Yes.
But you can re-roll it. Go ahead.
I get a 16.
Oh God!
I can't fail, dude. I'm screwed if I fail. So, does that succeed with my bonus, which is like a +3? Yeah, +5. Okay.
You succeed.
Okay.
Why did you even roll it?
You gotta roll it. You gotta roll it. You gotta roll it, dude. I can't just not roll it. Part of it says you
You know that.
all have to roll the die. What? Are you about to tell me something that?
No, that's right. Because it is like that. He has to. Okay.
Yeah.
I guess so. I would just say I got a 16 and
You could
not
do
roll
that.
it,
You could do that. Yeah.
but that's just my own superstition.
He does it for flavor, all right.
Yeah, he does. And I'm like,
That was a 20.
That's
even
his chance to say the result as fast as possible before you can do it.
Oh, you fucking failed!
Fucking fail.
Son of a bitch!
I gotta fail. Fail.
The dice hasn't hit the table yet.
doesn't matter, doesn't matter.
That's why he has to roll.
This is why I have trust issues.
Holy moly.
Everybody's out to kill you.
Whose turn is it anyway?
It is now the familiar and the mule. You don't have a familiar. You just have your mule.
Okay. Alright.
You wizards sure like to create life, don't you?
Yeah, we sure do.
Like only necromancers get crazier than you guys.
That would be fun.
Okay.
Next character.
I'm gonna cast Expeditious Retreat right now on myself,
On the mule.
on the wheel. And I'm going to disengage.
As an action.
as an action.
Okay.
And
Move your 30.
Where do
No,
we
it's
want it
60
to
because
go,
expeditions would be
yeah.
somewhere around here.
Yeah, no, that's where the mummy is.
Is that where you want to be? Right here?
Um,
Oh, jeez.
yeah, okay.
Hi, Grim. Bye, Grim.
How does Grim feel about this? The
The
mummy
little
waves.
mirror image runs by him.
The mule waves politely on his way by. And yeah, okay, that's it right there. He's out of there for now. He's kind of like hiding up against this thing.
Not without my mummy. Grimm's newest play.
Yeah, not without my grandmummy. It'd be nice if I could actually do something effective without putting myself in danger, but I don't see that happening soon.
Where's Grandmummy? She's under wraps.
Okay, anything else?
No.
All right. Grand Mummy, her turn. She conjures forth right here.
Oh my god.
Grandmummy already
Describe what you mean by
That was a
conjure.
legendary
Is it a
Oh,
fucking
okay.
spell finally?
She is casting a spell.
Okay, I am casting counterspell.
Okay, you need to roll.
I need to roll?
You need a roll.
Okay. So you do it at default level or higher level?
I'm casting it at default level.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you need to roll, so it's higher than 4. That's what I know so far.
So to add any bonuses, I need to
I'll
look
just
at
keep
it
talking.
more.
You
Yeah.
keep hearing my words. Okay. Ooh, that's a good roll.
Am I adding to this? Like,
Yeah.
I feel woefully unprepared to cast
Your
a spell for some
spellcasting
reason.
modifier,
Yeah.
which is like 5.
5, yeah, so that's
So it's a pass.
15. Yeah.
So
Countered.
Sweet.
So that was level 5?
No,
So it's not there?
it was 4th.
Isn't it
4th level spell.
No, but what was your level?
4th level.
Oh,
Yeah.
then it's auto succeed if he's casted at 4th level.
He cast
I cast it at 3rd level.
Oh,
that's the
I'm
standard.
sorry.
level.
Counterspell
Yeah.
is 3, so yeah,
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Thank you.
So that's not on the board then?
It is just to make you nervous. You can take it off if you
Oh,
want.
I want to look at it.
Okay, so let's theater of the mind. How does that go down?
The
Mummy Lord is beginning to cast a spell with hands moving in the air, tracing symbols of Eldritch Arcane and creating a massive scarab in the air out of gold, which then turns into a massive golden shield. And then behind it, a fan of knives flare out in all directions, and she casts it forward, and in an instant, it flashes forward and moves towards the spot where it begins to materialize and take root and anchor in the material world. At which point,
a giant shield manifests itself up right in the air, and all the knives and the scarabs just stick to it, and they just sort of fight in the air for a minute until the shield starts cracking and breaking up. The knives fall useless to the ground. Spell spent.
and they turn to dust.
More dust.
Gold dust.
That wasn't nice.
Oh god.
Do you have anything besides butterscotch?
I have black licorice.
Oh, those little strawberry candies.
And
Where's your almond rokas? Give me your almond rokas!
the other undead moves up and moves for Grim.
Great.
It makes an attack roll. That doesn't count.
Give me a kiss, Grim.
18 plus.
I use my reaction to cast shield.
18 plus. Okay.
22.
I beat it. You're going to take 21 necrotic damage. And you need to give me a constitution saving throw.
Oh, fudge.
That's the one. I'm gonna re-roll that.
With what? Oh, lucky
Third
again?
luck. This is 3rd spent.
That's my second one.
This is 3.
Yeah.
Huh?
This is 3.
No, he had an advantage he used.
I had an inspiration.
Okay.
that I
Oh,
used
you
for
were
action.
using inspiration and you used
Yeah.
it like left. Got it.
Yeah.
Right. That's better.
What is it? A con save?
Mm-hmm.
13.
Failed.
You said 21 necrotic damage.
As the little girl reaches out and says, "Look, you're the same height as me." And she goes to take your hands, and the icy touch of death begins to wrap its way up your hands as they turn black. The flesh begins to die instantly as she pulls the heat from your body. And your hit point maximum is reduced by that much.
God, I'm bad at drawing cat bodies, guys.
More importantly, Finn's trying to draw cats.
Look, Regal's
my
turning
God.
out okay so far, except for that body.
My hit point maximum is reduced by that much.
Your hit point maximum is reduced.
Okay.
Oh no.
How's that?
What do you got right now, huh?
Such a hard fight.
I'm doing okay.
Yeah.
For now.
Yeah, that's cool.
For now.
Yeah.
Okay, that's the undead's turn. Sunday, your turn.
I will.
Meals back to that.
I'm going to attack the Grand Mummy.
Attack Grand Mummy.
And I am also going to use a superiority die and trip.
I have cure.
Okay.
I'm okay for now, though. Oh, that'll
Oh,
work.
that's a good roll.
That'll work. 18 hit.
Yep.
I hope so.
Do I get my sneak attack with this?
Seriously.
Hand's an object.
So you're using a superiority die to trip. Is there a
Trip
saving
and attack.
throw?
Yeah.
So I get a saving throw to that.
Yeah.
You get to 14.
So you
For
hit,
the trip, I hit.
and now I make a saving throw.
Yes.
So
14.
you do not get a sneak attack
Do
on
you
your
know
first
what-
attack.
Do you know what your current DC is for your superiorities?
It's 14.
And this is strength.
Yes.
8 plus your proficiency bonus plus which.
I passed it.
Yeah, so proficiency's up to 5 now.
Oh.
So 5, so it's supposed to be plus 9.
So it's gonna be
that's
13 plus something.
17.
17. Thank you. I totally forgot.
Yeah,
to do
no,
that.
yeah.
17.
Yeah, that's a good strength. Or good trip. Sure. Sorry.
Still passed.
Oh, God. Okay, well, I hit. So I just get my rapier damage,
We
right?
tally up every single fucking bonus we can get, and he's like, "Yep, still passed." Yep.
Gee, mini Christmas.
Telling
17.
you, you're in the big leagues now, boys.
17 points of damage.
17 points of damage from the rapier as your rapier slashes out and strikes into the Grand Mummy. And
I'm going to attack again. And do the same thing.
Yeah.
Try to trip it.
another trip.
24 hit.
24 hits.
Roll 17. Good trip.
I guess I will take that roll. I've never rolled it like this before. You want to see my die? How did that happen?
That's incredible.
It like landed on top of my box,
it's
like
on
on
top of
a
the-
rim,
Oh,
which
nice.
is like
here.
It's right on the edge.
it's like a quarter of an inch thick, and it's like up there.
That's cool.
Yeah, great.
And it's a 9, and I failed.
Failed.
So the mummy is tripped.
Just tripped.
You still do not get to apply your sneak attack damage on that because the damage comes before the mummy falls over.
Okay, that's fine. 16 points of damage.
16 points of damage.
And then I'm going to use my bonus action and action surge and get 2 more attacks.
Okay.
Do it.
And now I get my sneak
It's
attack.
a
That's
free
fucking-
action. It's not you don't
Yeah,
have to
you
use
don't have to use your bonus
Oh.
action to action surge.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
So if you
And
have an offhand, you can
Now
still
you get your
bonus
sneak
Now I
attack
get my
damage.
sneak.
As the Grand Mummy falls over, it's like, ah! Life alert!
Now.
Oh my god.
I've fallen and I can't get up!
So I roll my dice. 22.
Oh, lots of 6s. Come on. Oh, not bad. Not bad.
And is it an auto crit, correct?
No,
No.
it's advantage to attack.
Okay. 24. $38 points of damage. For the
How
first
does
attack.
Grand Mummy die?
No
man.
way. Wow.
Sunday, as she attempts to trip and attack, the first volley of hers, she doesn't get it. It frustrates her. She goes for another one. She's, I'm going to take him down this time. She's thinking in her head, and she's talking to her sword. This is your chance.
You know it, girl.
You better take it down, or we're going to die. She trips the mummy, Grand Mummy. She looks over it, and she's like, this is your last move. And she just right at the throat, just starts cutting it up. Just cutting it up.
Rapier slices into, severs Grand Mummy's head. Her head rolls across the ground, makes a final eye
Yes.
contact with you. It's like, undeath is not all it's wrapped up to be. And Grand Mummy dies. Well done. Well
Alrighty.
done.
Nice job.
And then still
That's a
still
round.
have movement, correct?
Yeah.
It's a wrap.
Yeah, you still have movement and you still have an action.
I feel like I'm on my phone a lot and looking
Not
up
even
spells
close.
now.
Yeah.
spell.
I
Gotta look
know,
up this
dude.
spell. What am I gonna look up this spell?
Are you kidding? I have to do that like every other
Oh my
turn.
gosh.
When I have
Fairly used to
monsters,
it now.
when I have
back
monsters that are
here.
spellcasters, and I have to look up like, hey, by the way, I cast Big Me's hand. It's like,
You've got a really tough job. That is true.
Now I'll use my bonus action and do second wind and give me some hit points back.
okay. Except you can't because your hit point maximum was reduced by the spell I hit you with.
You haven't taken any more damage for that.
I haven't
There you
taken any more damage.
Can't get healed.
Okay, never mind then. That's my.
You try.
That's my, done.
But your wounds don't heal.
Good.
You cough up more blood.
Stupid mummy.
Where's my second wind?
Right?
I need to find my first wind.
My lung.
You've
Your
lost
black
your
lung.
wind. The wind's been blown out of your sails. Tracer.
Tracer peeks. Sees the mummy's dead. Excellent. Nice work, everybody. 10.
What Tracer say?
Good work, everybody.
He says he's a coward.
The hand attacks you.
Yeah. I'm casting. Okay, so you guys have seen the cannon before, but this is actually his war wand. So he breaks his wrist back. His wand shoots out. It opens up and shoots out 3 fire bolts out at the specter.
3 fire bolts.
Yeah, he's level 16. And that is plus 12, so 18 to hit.
I think that hits.
Okay.
Yes.
3, 8, and 5. So that's 13 damage. That's really awesome. 13 damage of fire damage.
To the ghost?
Yeah,
Hey.
to the ghost.
You said 18 to hit, correct?
Yeah.
Grim standing right there, and the specter on the other side.
I'm little, bro.
It's a little
Is
girl.
he providing cover?
Even little girls are taller than
She
me.
said, I'm the same size as you.
She did.
It's just 13 damage. I need to argue about it.
Let's stand back to back.
I'm just gonna give it half cover, and at half cover, it still hits.
So 13 damage.
I think your head's smaller.
So
I think normally I would
so
say
he shoots
3/4
out
cover.
fire bolts, and then he backs up again.
That's like a damn.
Wait, no.
Actually, no, it still is 3/4 cover, but even at 3/4 cover, it hits.
Okay, but just so you know, the wand ignores cover.
Oh, right.
That's one of the
it's a war
benefits
wand.
of
Yeah,
the war
that's right.
wand.
Well, then that's valuable
I should have
too.
known that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fired, all of you.
Yeah.
Fire.
I killed the mummy.
That's what.
Yeah, but she was
I
her
earned my
Emma.
keep again. Grand mummy.
Nothing else? from
Blasted
Killed the
Tracer?
grill.
Blasted with fire.
Kill it with fire!
Nobody blasted the mummy with fire.
No,
Yeah.
it's vulnerable.
Yeah.
It's a dried full of wrappings.
Yeah.
I was
I
trying
would
to
have done that
do
first thing.
conditions, but
Too obvious.
apparently conditions
Too
don't work.
obvious.
Too easy.
None of us are going for that.
Timbers.
Joke's on you.
The little girl
Everything
is
the hard way.
water.
kind of like holding your hands in a spectral way, not a grappled way, but
Fist
just
fight.
sucking the life out of you, and you feel yourself withering and aging as she does so. Your flesh turning
Did
to
she
rot.
learn it from Grandma? It's like when Grandma sees you on Halloween, she's like, "Oh, honey,
yeah.
Tell me all about your costume. Did you make that? I just want to let go, Grandma."
I just want some candy and go to the next house.
What do you do, Timbers?
Is it my turn?
Yes.
Okay.
trick-or-treating
I
again.
will. I'm gonna go ahead and remember myself after seeing Tracer blast her with some fire bolts. I'm gonna try the same.
I'm never trick-or-treating again. Don't go to Jesse's house.
13 plus like 12 or something.
A
A pretty
lot.
fair amount.
11.
Hit.
Yeah. Okay.
Should be like 12.
Oh, because of the War Mage.
You're still using the 1, right?
Yeah.
So maybe even 13,
Yeah. It's quite a bit.
because you have more intelligence modifier than me.
10, 11, 12.
Yeah, total is 26.
12 fire damage.
12 fire damage. His firebolt flies out. And. Right there. Got it.
Oh, I believe it is time for me to make like my mule and get the fuck out of there. I use a bonus action to cast Expeditious Retreat on myself and disengage.
Yeah, you do.
You disengage after you cast a firebolt as an action?
Firebolt's cantrip.
It's an action though.
Yeah, but I can cast a bonus action
Expeditious
spell. Expeditious Retreat.
And then, so the spell Expeditious Retreat and Disengage are both part of it.
Yes.
Okay.
Expeditious Retreat gives you immunity from attacks of opportunity.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you didn't disengage.
I guess I didn't.
It's just part of the spell.
I
That's what threw
disengaged.
me off.
Yeah.
That's like when Sunday
Expeditious
says, I
Retreat.
dash over here.
Right.
Yeah, because I got it mixed up. You bet.
How you doing, mule? Fine, Grim.
Finn.
I ride Briggle valiantly past Sunday.
Yeah.
And as I walk by Sunday, I say, "Hey, Sunday, what's a mummy's favorite type of music?"
Folk music?
Ragtime.
Ragtime.
I keep going. So when I
Get your little bit jokes.
and you never will. All right, I send the fist all the way up to this ghostly fudger, and I'm going to grasp it
Ghostly
with my
fudger.
force hand.
Here. Switch them out.
Cool.
Yeah, give me a strength saving throw for this sweet banshee.
Banshee.
What happens if I fail?
You're gonna get grappled.
Oh. I don't like that.
The incorporeal creatures gets his life squeezed out.
I passed.
18?
I
He's been
passed.
passing my 18s all night.
Please cutting words.
Go ahead, it won't matter.
I pass. Okay, yeah. My hand just swipes through and
What's the
does
name of this
nothing.
game? I passed.
I look at Briggle and I'm like, that's not fair.
God.
I'm like, well, I guess this is where we die, Briggle. Let's get out of here.
This ghost has to be on its last.
Familiar. Your
Oh, the mule?
mule, yes.
I'm gonna go take a leak.
I'm pretty sure we're about to take a break, but okay.
Can I die now?
Listen. Briggle's not allowed to die, okay?
Alright, you said that's what you said.
Alright.
He's a turtle, damn it.
Who's a turtle?
Eternal.
Is that thing, can I shoot through that? Is it providing some type of cover? The mule
Bigby's
doesn't have a handy
Bigby's hand
dandy.
is like intangible but tangible, and it does kind of provide cover. Yeah,
Okay, yeah.
it's
we'll go
weird,
with that.
but it like depends on which one.
I think it has to take an action to
Translucent
become.
force.
It has to take an action to become the wall version of itself.
Yeah, but at the same time, it's a thing that I can attack. It's so weird.
It
It's
is
such a
super
weird
super
spell.
confusing and
It
weird.
is an object that has an AC.
Seeing this, the mule not being smart enough to know whether or not it actually provides cover or not, he casts a
And
magic
doesn't
missile.
fill its space.
Okay, there you go. So the magic missile ought to hit. Good.
Oh, that's cool.
Not great. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 force damage. As the mule ducks out from around the corner, holding some of his wounds, glowing green, bile seeping from his ears and eyes. And he casts magic missile.
7 force damage as these magic missiles explode out and pierce into the little girl's spectral form. Oh, you don't play very nice.
They just go back to bed.
Right.
Shut the door and we'll leave you alone.
Go back to bed, little girl. You got your candy.
All jacked up.
Grandma's not here anymore.
Grandma's gone.
The little girl says, I need a friend.
No,
I need
I
an
bet.
adult woodsman. Come back to me. And she reaches down to the dead body and pulls his soul up and out as she creates a specter.
Oh, lordy.
Oh, what did I do with my specter?
Imagine that she's the big bad the whole time. Like
Here you
the
go.
mummy.
Specter.
The mummy and the werewolf is all just
She
a
pulls the
shebang.
spirit of
Where do you want it?
right on top of where the dead huntsman was, or woodsman.
Which is on top of your
top of
drone. Yeah.
Yeah.
So next available space.
Yeah.
Right there. Which is definitely a more different undead form than whatever she is.
Okay.
The little girl will then. Bigby's
Choke
hand.
on
Does
her
it
own
get
headless
opportunity attacks? I don't. Yeah,
Only
no.
players get that.
They disappear. Well, the specter doesn't go until its actual turn, I don't think. So the specter stays right there, and the wraith moves that way.
Oh, you can do it.
Which one?
Go ahead, Rick.
Green right here.
Moves that way.
She moves that direction.
I love how that hand glows when you hit
Yeah.
the laser. That's really awesome.
How far?
Just hold it there the whole time.
Yeah, just right here.
If you could just.
Okay, let's go.
If you could just
Yeah.
hold that right there, that's perfect. Oh, that's cool too.
That's cool.
Yeah, I like that.
Do the purple, do the purple.
And she disappears behind that. And
Great.
that's their turn. Sunday.
Not going back in the room of death, are you, Sunday?
I'm not doing shit. I'm not. I'm hiding. I'm not hiding.
Where are you? That's me. No, that's you. How the fuck did
hiding.
you get so far back there?
I got the hell out of Dodge.
Don't worry, our wizards will take the damage.
Yeah.
Don't worry. Wizard tanks.
Going to hide.
Tracer.
Cole. Yeah,
Yeah.
Tracer.
I tried to save you.
I know. That's probably what
Did I
threw me off.
get an impression that the banshee specter little girl was close to death?
You can't tell with undead. They shimmer and do weird stuff all the time.
Sure.
I suppose you can kind of tell with zombies and skeletons.
I'm going to move my little dude towards the banshee, and I need it to make an intelligence saving throw.
Yes.
Okay.
Finally. Let's get some bad rolls over there. It's not important dice if I just say let's get some bad rolls. That wasn't important dice.
No, but you called it. I rolled a 1.
Okay, so it failed?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna pump some psychic damage into it to see if it has any effect. So I need it to make another intelligence save. I'm gonna do a second level, so that's
Graham, shut the door!
1, 2, 3, 4.
I don't know what I'm supposed to pass, but I
6,
don't think
18,
I passed it.
6,
Did not pass.
11, 15,
Excuse me.
18 damage, and you failed the second one?
Yeah, I failed
He's
the second
stunned.
one.
18 damage, psychic damage, and stunned condition, which I don't know if it's immune to that, but there you go. That was, what did I say, second level?
Yeah.
Second level. Alright, so yeah, Tracer just goes blank for a second. channeling its senses through its specter. The specter moves to right here and opens up and casts frightful psychic energy into this little girl and tries to explode its brain.
Just ghost plasm out the backside, splatters the wall. It looks like Ghostbusters in there. Little girl is still alive, but not alive.
I can't.
Go ahead and put that.
All right, not immune to the stun condition. Thank God. Woo! Just for fun, move around the corner.
Timbers.
Grim steps around the corner and, with the voice of 1,000 devils, shouts the word, "Enough!
Shout! Shout!
And I lob a fireball into this room.
Yeah, baby.
Shout at the fireball.
Yeah.
Yeah,
baby.
right about here.
And
That's an instant.
And I need a dex save.
Instant fail for the stunned person.
yep.
Not gonna make it.
And I got a beat,
You gotta beat a 20.
and I did not. Continue.
Well, the combat
Wow.
certainly have a
that
new
more than normal?
dynamic.
Is that more than normal?
No. 8d6.
Oh, he's using
What
big
else?
dice.
One.
Big dice, big dice. Yeah, that's a lot of ones. 4 ones.
13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 21, 22, 23. Fire damage.
Blimage.
Yeah,
How does it die?
we can kill living
The little girl? Yeah. How does she die again?
Killed a child, Grim.
Yeah, the fireball goes off in the room with spectacular effect. A huge explosion. You could feel the heat from way back.
I can't.
And when the fire clears and it all settles, the little girl is just there, head in her hands, crying.
She doesn't have a head.
I just want a friend.
She does not have a
fades
head.
away.
She had to
It's a ghost. It's a ghost.
She grew a head so she could cry.
She grows like
Yeah.
a jack-o'-lantern
Yes.
in its sad face and like one
Yes.
little carved out tear.
Yes. That's awesome. All that's left is the jack-o'-lantern.
The specter's
Yeah.
like,
Right?
can I go or? I really wasn't like trying to be part of this.
Watching TV.
That is exactly what happens.
Am I a dead werewolf here?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and he's like, I was under her command.
I like stand
Peace
beside.
out.
Go on, dude.
You're free.
You're free to go.
I'll show myself out.
Yeah, you bet.
He just kind of like, he sinks into the floor. Sweet.
All right, let's open up a new door.
Like this as he goes down.
Oh, yeah? You ready to roll again? Ready to roll the dice
Yeah,
again?
let's do this again. Let's get another door up, right?
Shit.
Want to take a break?
Yeah, we gotta take a quick break.
All right. Quick break.
Well, can we take a quick rest?
No.
We'll find out during our break.
Yeah, let's take a quick break.
That was fun.
We'll be back.
What a surprise with the mummy. Holy
Yes.
The Grand Mummy.
It was a grand
She
surprise.
wasn't a gilf either, I'll tell you what.
Oh.
How do you know? We never unwrapped her.
I wasn't unwrapping that.
That's for the Christmas special. It's a short break. That was a good break.
Yeah.
Yeah, we all had a good break. So that our viewers are up to speed.
We're talking
Finn.
about Derek still.
Are they?
Yeah.
Let it go.
Legendary. Anyway, I'm really sorry about that. That just popped out.
Finn knows about the spell that hit Sunday, based off the description. Cleric spell called Harm, 6th level necromancy. It's a disease.
I'm confident black phlegm.
It explains the coughing, the weakness, the frail muscles. But after an hour, it
Pale
subsides.
skin.
Oh yeah, everything. You look like a malaria plague victim. A little bit of
Dark
leprosy
circles
here
under
and
the
there.
eyes.
Your nose looks like it's gonna fall off.
So we take a
Michael?
short rest for an hour. Can you cast that mansion? Is it a ritual? I forget.
It is not a ritual.
Okay. Well, I wouldn't want you wasting any more resources than we have to. I was just worried about the mule. He looks pretty bad.
I mean, it lasts for 24 hours. You can just chill in the mansion for forever.
We'd have to go all the way back there. I don't think that's a good idea right now.
No, I kind of want to keep going.
Yeah,
The faster we get this done, the faster we can find coal.
you're close to earning a name, my friend. Stay strong.
Maybe we can be a little more careful next time.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. You were really careful hiding around the corner.
Yes, that's how I stay
All the
alive.
time.
Yes. You got it. You're smarter than you look.
So.
Hey. Just make sure you have our back if you're standing from that far back. Don't just run away from us. Unless all of us are dead, okay?
Listen,
I'm here, aren't I?
I'm just telling you.
If it looked that bad, I would have been gone.
It almost looked that bad. I don't usually bring out this, and I show him the hand.
What is it?
Oh, yeah. Damn it.
Oh, right. That hand. Yeah, that's a mighty powerful hand you have.
So we keep moving on?
I don't know whether or not we should trust this guy yet, Finn, but I
This is famous.
can tell you one thing. He was there the whole time. That little
I'm gonna go
doohickey
back
that he
in the
has,
room and investigate the room while they're doing their thing.
he does his magic through it.
All right.
You're a quick one.
It's not that hard to figure out. It's still cool.
Thank you. I can cast up to 200 feet away.
Now you're bragging.
Yeah.
Did
I can't do that.
On the battlefields of Eberron, that's how we stay alive.
Yeah. All I've got is this guy.
That spits blood. Graham, why?
Oh no. You're dripping. Clean yourself up. You're embarrassing.
It's like because he's made out of ice, he starts to melt a little bit on one side. His eye drips down here.
Fix that. Oh God. It's not normally like this, I promise.
It's a very useful companion.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You hear that?
Yep.
Shape up. You find anything in there, Sunday?
Sunday's like needs attention. Okay. Why don't you guys look around for a little
The
bit?
28.
Well, she's the one who is
Did I find anything?
scrounging
yet?
around like the rogue she is.
Hacking up stuff. Spitting on the ground.
Do
black
any of
shit.
your wounds need attention?
What'd you get with your hit die?
Oh, I didn't even roll it.
Oh, from the short rest?
Yep.
Just one?
However many you want to spend. You've got like
Yeah.
16 to spend now.
I think I'm
My
gonna use
Song of Rest and
Arcane
give you the
Recovery.
food with it too.
while we take
Start
a
making
short rest, and I'm
sandwiches.
gonna recover my 3rd level fireball that I cast.
Oh, and you don't get any though,
What?
because you can't eat.
Song of Rest?
No sandwiches.
Oh no, I don't get the song, but I get the Song of Rest, which is a free hit.
Yeah,
dice.
I'm just telling you. I know that you can't eat food, so I won't be
Oh.
rude and offer it. To
in
you.
character. I appreciate it. Thank you. It does. I think it smells good.
1,700 silver pieces, 500 gold pieces, and Qual's feather token.
Sweet. Always wanted a Koal's feather token.
What's that mean?
Okay. Koal's feather token. It's a very awesome magical item. I'll tell you about it later.
It was a feather pinion that was attached to a scarab. The scarab is like a brooch, and the feather token itself was attached to the top of the Mummy Lord's head.
Okay.
Before we finish this
Interesting.
break, does anyone have any room in their magical attunement for any of my items? Anything that you'd be willing to drop to have something else cool?
My friend here has room.
I got something for you.
No, do you have an opening?
I don't have an opening to take anything, like, useful.
Okay, that's what I'm asking. Because I can make items.
I have one spell slot, but what do you
Not
looking
spell
at?
slots.
Not spell slot.
Attunements, my
attunement
sir.
slot.
You have one open?
All I've got is the cloak of protection and the rod.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what I could make for you. I can make a +2 shield, a +2 war wand, another headband of intellect. That's probably not useful to you. A hat of disguise. Yeah. Goggles of night, but you probably don't need that. So anyway, I also learn more by the day, so I will keep you in mind for next time I get something special.
Can I use the hat of disguise?
I'll probably be able to make one for you.
Didn't you used to have these really cool magical boots, Finn, that made you go faster?
These ones I'm wearing right now.
Oh, you still got those?
I got them back when I got all my stuff back.
Oh, that's right. Cool. That was a good day for you.
Yeah, when I took the boot from your contact, I got all my stuff back that I lost. This sweet banjo that Grim made, and then was updated by Tesla. And my magic boots and my bag of holding. I lost everything else though.
Losing things is the worst.
Yeah, I reached inside of this and I show him the orange bag. This is a bag of devouring. Don't put your hand inside of it.
I would never.
Yeah, orange is danger.
Yeah, that'd be ridiculous, right? If someone did
How
that.
did you get that?
Oh shit. Sunday, pay no attention.
How did you get that, Grim? I put that away special so no one would get hurt.
It was quite the liability risk to leave a bag of devouring hanging up nailed in theater.
Thin little mint.
They're not gonna use it, okay?
Could you imagine if Paula got a hold of it?
It tried to eat you, and you're carrying it around.
Hold on, I gotta go bless this
get it.
werewolf.
Quick folk.
In the name of Malabator.
Yeah, nice.
May ye rest easy.
May ye rest easy.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Ow. Werewolf and Waterdeep.
Oh my goodness.
Quick folk. Let's go back up on the wall, Finn.
And I put it inside the bag of meat devouring.
Guys, why are we... Do we think this is the Death Knight's castle? That we're in? Right now?
This is the Doom.
Yeah.
But didn't we hear that
The Doom.
the other adventuring party killed the Lich?
Yeah, the Lich is dead. Now it's just the ones we see in our visions. I guess what I'm wondering is maybe we should find him. Maybe we should, I mean, we almost died back there. Without Cole, we're not the same force that we used to be. We need to be a lot more careful about how we go about this. I don't think we can go from room to room killing everything you see.
Stop doubting yourself, Grim.
Well, what are you guys good at? Like, Breagle and I, we got the transport down like crazy, right?
Yeah, you
So-
came in clutch back there. Saved my life, Finn. Thank you.
So yeah, if you get in trouble, I can probably get you out of it when I see it happening, you know? But we don't really have anybody to stand in front of you. Regal Stiegel is not looking so good right now, too. He's a little bit better than your mule.
He's not looking that good either. If we got 12 hours to give this one a name, I could bring a new one, but that's about it.
Can we use this? And I pull out this keg.
What are you gonna do with that?
I don't know. It was when we were on Skyport. Sky was using this stuff, and it would explode.
No, I know what it is, but it doesn't work here. You know that, right?
No,
Please tell me you knew that.
no,
You've been carrying that around
yeah.
this whole time?
I thought it was gonna
Let
explode.
me guess, you were gonna make grenades, bombs, explosives?
Yeah, Kareem. Yeah. I thought it'd be cool.
I
Like,
didn't have the heart to tell it.
I was gonna animate, you
That
know,
stuff works really good.
a bunch of cups, you know, and then make them like into suicide bombers. But I guess that's not really how it works in this world.
Yeah, no, that works really good where I'm from.
I can see why you're not there anymore. Must not be much left of the place where you're from. If that stuff works there.
1,000-year war, man.
Well,
It's been crazy.
Hey,
yeah.
why are you looking for Fallen and like Executor? Like, why are you hunting them? Who sent you?
The Ghosts of Seer, my organization. It's
Our organization.
as associates, yes.
Yeah, like, we're part of the club now. You can't keep secrets.
So they give me jobs and I do them. Part of the whole deal is you don't ask questions.
That's the blind leading the blind, right?
you seem like a smart guy, and you're a soldier after all.
Yeah, my kind were made to be soldiers.
And is that what you want to be, though, Tracer? As a
I'm
soldier?
quite happy. Do I seem to you like I have some inner demons that we want to bridge right now and talk about? Because I'm quite happy with what I do.
I'm just saying, how do you know that the people you're chasing are really bad people?
Really bad people.
Or are actually worth chasing?
I'm a soldier. I follow orders. It's above my pay grade.
I can see that.
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Just don't keep any secrets from us that are like super important in the now. Okay. Like, you
Let me
can
think for a second.
keep that up if you want. It's cool. I know you don't know anything. You just want to follow orders.
You guys figured out that Cypher is not the same person you know, right?
No. I didn't. I mean, she goes by Falla. That's a different name, not a different person.
So I don't know why Cypher is choosing to call itself Fallen now, but I do know a little bit about its mission. It was sent to sabotage Executor's mission, and it was successful. It was sent by my people to do that.
You work with Fall? Cypher?
Like I said, our people sent Cypher to do its job, and it did its job.
All right. Okay. So he did his job, right? Is Falla always act this way? I mean, Cypher? Because, like,
The
Cypher has, like,
answer is no. The answer is definitely no.
Can you get your noggin scrambled from Fallen? I don't know much about Warforged anatomy.
I will only say the Falla you know is not the Falla from my world. And part of it's because of what we did. Falla was configured to do a mission.
One mission, and that's to stop Executor.
Correct. It's done its job. That's why we're after Executor, for the same reason you are. It's a threat.
What is Executor?
The best case scenario,
Wait.
we take out Executor and I bring Cypher back.
What was
with me.
Executor created for?
War, same as the rest of us. It's just a leader of it.
No. You said that she was made specifically for.
Not made, configured.
He used the word configured.
All right. So, what was Executor configured for?
They're a rebel faction.
Well, the plot thickens.
Yeah.
I can tell you one thing. If Cypher doesn't want to go back, Cypher's not going back.
I don't know. He kind of seemed like he really wants to go back. I mean, they want to go back.
That was only a side part of my mission.
Well, I guess we'll.
The dealing with Executor is paramount to why I'm here.
We're close.
Yes. So I don't see why I have to hide anything from you. You don't really. It doesn't. From my insight into your motivations, you don't actually know Cypher at all.
I like to think I know who Cypher is. It's our
think-
good pal Fala, who,
Who's killed thousands?
scared of ghosts.
Who can hack into any system?
Really
Who can go in
naive.
and out of an enemy war base like a ghost? You know that, Cypher?
They kind of like yell fire inside of a theater.
Yeah, I imagine all the times they've
Like
screwed
a
up.
bumbling idiot. Yes, because that's how we programmed it.
So you're telling me you created the perfect bumbling idiot?
To sabotage Executor. And it worked. So what are you trying to argue here?
So dastardly.
Right. So we need to bring Cypher back. However, like I said, if you guys have attachment to the current Cypher and it's happy, it's not really my mission to bring it back as a primary objective.
Still the way that he talks about somebody that's real to us.
So are they just always gonna be like stupefied?
They?
Yeah.
Yes, they.
They who? Cypher?
Yeah.
Its memory has been modified.
To act like a child.
Is there any way to like
Is that what you're saying?
unmodify their memory?
Is there? It's not my kind of magic.
If it's magic, there might be something I can do.
What?
All I'm
Like a
saying,
restoration.
let me make this crystal clear to you. If you awaken that beast, it is not who you think it is.
Oh, so like if we do that to Cypher, Fall, they'll come turn into Cypher, the perfect killing machine.
Huh? The Cypher was still a code junkie, as we call it.
Code junkie,
A spy.
technomancer of some sort.
Very good at what it did. But when it wakes up, it's not going to even remember you. So,
Is there like a code
best
phrase?
leave that box unopened for now.
Like banana.
No, that's not how that
Antiquing?
works. Keep in mind, it was able to trick its general. It walked right up to Executor and tricked it.
Yeah, well, from what I've seen of Executor, he's pretty, what's the word I'm looking for? Headstrong.
Arrogant.
Yeah.
Yeah, but also dangerous.
I don't think it'd be that hard to trick him. Which might be something that we consider moving forward without our barbarian friend.
But Fala died and was brought back to life. So, doesn't Fala have a soul?
Yes,
So,
we do have souls.
Wouldn't Fala remember us as friends and family if we were to trigger the other side?
That's a good
Of
question,
Fallout?
Sunday.
It's not my kind of magic.
Wait, she's not gonna just like
It's not magic.
hear a
It's
code for
emotional attachments of the soul.
Can any of you cast that spell? Or from your school,
Which spell?
modify memory?
I can learn it.
Well, maybe you should look into that before you go any further.
Do you want to test it?
What do you mean?
I can do modify memory.
I guess I'm trying to say, if you modify someone's memory and then try and reverse it, what are you reversing the entire time from then till now?
No, wait. So like, do you have that same thing? I could do it right now for you.
What?
Modify your memory to fix it back the way it was before it got erased.
My mind wasn't erased
How do you know?
because I'm resilient to most of that kind of thing.
Okay.
But isn't that what your superiors would tell you?
What are you trying to argue?
All
I
right.
have a mission. I'm doing the mission.
I roll
Are you trying to say I'm
persuasion.
not supposed to have a mission?
You cannot roll persuasion on another player.
But I can grapple somebody that way?
What are you trying to convince me of?
We're just saying.
Yeah, I want to
that-
convince you that. I want to convince you that your mind has already been reprogrammed
To what end?
to make you more of my friend.
I'm already your friend. What? To what end?
To break your mind.
That seems ridiculous. Let's move on.
We're gonna make you paranoid for forever.
With a persuasion roll. Got it.
Yeah, everything is unchanged. It's just like some nights it's like, what if he was right? Nah. Moving on.
Guys, I'm getting a bad feeling about this place. I think we should get out of here.
Yeah, let's.
You don't want to check out that dark room over there?
I mean, what is that sound?
Woodsman!
Who's there?
No, it's not the woodsman. Oh, man.
Alistair?
Pocket sand?
Yeah!
Is it you?
Yeah, it's me!
Oh, just a moment.
You die again?
Not yet. Not yet. I'm on my way.
On my way.
Hey, how was hell?
Alistair comes around the corner, like on the wall. His magic item is gone. His robe of eyes is torn and shredded on. He's like, Zariel is most not accommodating. It is a difficult journey. Difficult. Hello, construct. What are you all doing here?
Wizard.
Hey.
We found ourselves down here because we're after the Death Knight. He slew the Lich.
Oh.
The one in the one in the Vanrak did. The one in the Doom.
Oh, no. Further down. Oh, no, nothing here but shadow. They killed the cult of Shar that used to live on this level. And that giant shadow brass dragon. Now I'm gonna have to restock this dungeon now. You have any idea how difficult it is to restock this place? Ideas. I need ideas. What would kill you?
There
Where's
is
the sword go
another
that was in
brass
that
dragon
dragon?
on an island not too far from me. You might think about bringing in.
What?
Brass dragon would kill you?
Just kidding. If he's seen me, yeah, probably.
Oh,
Definitely you.
Excellent. I'll be sure to get one of those. An island, you said. Island and brass dragon. Write that down for me.
Hey,
You don't look so good.
Blood. There's a lot of... I'm feeling dizzy.
How?
Yes.
what happened with that elephant? You know, the one with the ship.
Oh, no, he's down one more level. You gotta go down further. Oh, excuse me. He opens up his robe a little bit. There's a massive hole, and you see that, like, organs are missing.
Shit.
And he's like,
Oh!
how long can a man live without his spleen?
You should be dead already, actually.
Hits the ground.
And he's dead.
I should have asked better questions. You're right, Finn.
Would you like me to raise him up?
Yeah, maybe we could do something for this
Oh
guy.
my god, you guys raised that.
Oh, he's alive!
Oh, excuse me, sorry. I got a little woozy there.
Can we just cast Cure Wounds on him? Fix him?
Just no time for that.
How do we get the Spelljammer
Hold on.
out from under the mountain?
He's like crawling on the ground, clutching himself. There's a tray, like, now you see the huge amount of blood he's lost and even more blood trailing on him on the ground.
Damn.
As he goes over to the wall. It's like, yeah, it's around here somewhere. The bedpost. Go to the bed. The wall slides down.
How did I miss that?
Well, you were probably looking for treasure and you weren't looking for secrets.
Yeah.
Common mistake.
Bed
Oh, no, this is it for real now.
And he,
He's fine.
It's quite the rattle.
kick it.
Should we go?
Can I make a medicine check?
Medicine
See if
chocolate.
he's actually dead.
Wave a Werther's in front of his nose.
He's very dead.
Oh, jeez.
Ashes to ashes, butts to dust. I throw sand on his face.
He melts into sand.
Oh, more sand for you.
Okay.
Good shit there.
Is it like pink?
Yeah.
Pink pocket sand.
That was weird.
Let's go through the tunnel.
Yeah.
The new secret doorway that our friend revealed.
Does this bed have wheels?
No.
Like gurney wheels, you know?
No.
Alright,
Okay.
Bagel. You want to lead the way or you want me to?
Y'all go first.
That's probably a great
Stealth.
idea.
In stealth, you move to the door, the stone steps leading down, the walls slick with ooze, the steps themselves covered in grit and grime. It smells terrible, swampy, dank.
Can I do investigation for traps and stuff?
Yes, you can.
You got a rod? Like a full
22.
collapsing rod?
You don't see any traps on your way down, but you do pick up the sound of singing. It's an unusual voice, a very, very unusual voice. Just
Have we heard it before?
Full speed ahead. Take the ship up and not now. What the hell is this?
you descend deeper.
Yeah.
As the wall opens up on the other side and down a very carefully hidden ledge, you see in front of you a massive construction that looks like a nautiloid. It looks like one of those squids with the shells, a nautilus. But it's
Nice.
huge. It is the size of a galleon. It's a massive
wow.
ship with a deck with strange constructed rubbery tentacles resting in the swampy murks of this deep, dark, underneath area. And on the deck of the ship, on one peg leg in a boot, swinging a rapier around,
Jones.
a bottle of rum in one hand, and a pirate hat with a big plume. You think to yourself, oh, it's that Jarlaxle.
Yeah.
But as he turns around, not making eye contact with you, but you see his face, tentacles,
Oh, wow.
and Illithid on the ship, just drinking from rum.
Excellent, full speed ahead. Take the booty.
Oh. How far away?
What? I said something. Where are you? Come out! Come out!
And cuts a rope. It does absolutely nothing. It just like swings a little bit, swings, stumbles, bumps into the back mast of the not a mast, bumps into the back of the shell of the nautiloid, the main cabin, and sticks the rapier, and fumbles a little bit, and like tries to keep his footing.
Nice.
I know you're out there. Where are you? Come. Let's have a spoken word.
And we'll call it for tonight.
Oh, he wants a parlay.
That's Finn's cue.
He wants a parlay.
He's not speaking in our minds. And we can understand him.
Well, Sunday's the only one who went down there.
And he seems crazy.
Yeah. Like.
Fucking crazy.
Yo ho.
First, I thought you were gonna say it was Orion.
Yes.
Nice.
Davy Jones.
Is that a
It's a
ship
real
behind him?
thing.
And he has a gerbil?
That's cool.
No,
Squirrel?
no, that is a miniature giant space hamster.
Oh, are
Oh.
you freaking kidding me?
What?
Space hamsters make an appearance? Okay.
What's a space hamster?
You're gonna have to look it up. By the way, Minsk and Boo for life. So,
Mexican food for life.
yeah.
Ball is dead.
Right.
Good game, everybody. Thank you for watching. Our players sweat a little bit tonight. It was good.
It's a mummy lord.
Oh my!
It was a bit of a challenge.
And nobody made the
okay.
joke. I want my mummy.
No, someone
Grand
did.
mummy.
Did they? I didn't
Yeah.
hear it.
It came up.
I heard grand mummy.
Anything else before we go?
Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching,
Thanks.
everyone.
Come back next week.